Well, that's disappointing. 70%! Why 70? Why not 69? It's so close. So close! Hi, Zan. Hi, Pepper.
Hello there.
Hi, Alex. Hi.
General Kenobi.
General Kenobi. How you doing? Zan, I was away from my desk. What did you get when you booped the button? That's how old I am. '93. Well, good heavens. Good heavens, people. I had to... We're back on speaking terms. Yeah. I had to tragically get up because Donna was scraping her butt over the carpet again. And she is currently... she's currently in a very undignified position. Because she's got some poop stuck. So... And it's not coming off, and I did try, but I couldn't get it either. So she's just... You got 34, Alex. You got 34. So she's just sitting there with her poopy butt. And I now put it all over the internet that she's got a poopy butt. Thankfully, she's not gonna watch this when she's grown up and then, and then sue me for damages. But yeah, I did try. I did try. Sometimes Donna does some very dog things. Yeah, she runs dog software sometimes. Watching you on Twitch on my friend's TV, but I am in chat in here. Very good. Alex, how is Ruby? How's she doing? Yeah, the little black kitty I'm cat sitting loves me more on average even when she hasn't seen me in weeks. Yes, well, we must all do our penance. Donna was very upsetty spaghetti with me yesterday, because she's been annoying me into giving her her dinner early, because I just, like, she's 15 and a half years old. I'm like, whatever the fuck, I'm giving in, okay? But then yesterday she was like, you know, around 7:30, 8, she was like, okay, and now where's my dinner? Like, my dinner is late. And I'm like, you got your dinner early, ma'am. Like, this is a Wendy's. You can't, like, pay once and expect 2 meals. That's not how that works. So she was very put out about it. She's asleep on my laptop case again. That's her case now. I'll put a pic in Discord. Okay. I am looking. I am looking. Kitty butt, although not poopy. Aww. Poking out behind the laptop. No, baby. Baby. That's very good. Kitty baby. Okay. Here is my... As ever. Oh, look. That's a... Okay, wait. If I can just figure out how to bend my arm without breaking it.
I've been here the whole time.
There's my crow. Hi, Sammy. Hello. The... Like, in the crook of my arm, we just did, like, little stippled circles, and, like... Okay, there's ink coming off, which is good. And, like, it's starting to itch. Because it's just, like, those heal fastest, of course. So, like, they're already healing. And I'm starting to get, like, a little bit of the healing itch in the rest of it. So, it's doing very well. It's doing very well. But yeah, Crow, look! It's so cool! Ah! When I put the lid down, she just squints at me as if to say, do not look at me. Good. Ruby, protect your peace. Yeah, another one doesn't deep bite the dust. Oh no, I'm sorry, it's starting to itch. Well, I mean, it's good that it's itching. Like, means it's healing fast, which is good. But, yeah. I mean, not today yet, and not tomorrow, but, like, next week, it'll be, like, 1-800-HAPPY-SLAPPING in here. Like, don't worry, everything is fine. I just gotta slap it. Because I can't scratch. Crow? I was about to shout Raven Queen. What's the difference between a crow and a raven anyway? Well, mostly size. Ravens are massive. They're huge. And like the well, the feather patterns are different as I understand it. But yeah, this is a nice, lovely crow. It's the nearest I could think of to crows. I mean, yeah. Like if this crow could bop, it would, and it will, in fact, as soon as it's healed. Yeah, I'm just working on my healing cheese. Thankfully, nerves are easily confused, so if you scratch a little next to something but not actually on it, your nerves are usually like, close enough. Yeah. Yeah. I did that a lot with my whale tattoo, because I was itching like mad. And I just kind of like, like scratch 0.5 centimeter like next to it, and that was usually fine. But with arms, I tend to go for slapping, or if you're wearing something over it, you can like very lightly just rub, and then it's usually fine. Just got to make sure that you're, especially when it's scabbed, that you're not wearing anything that's like got a fine weave in it, because that will pull it off. But something with fleece or linen is usually okay. But yeah, just slap it, it'll be fine. Here for all corvids, yes. And also pigeons. It's a win with Ruby that I just got up to put on a jumper, and she's only looked at me alarmed, but hasn't jumped up and run away. Yay! Oh, me Ruby. Knowing biologists, a crow is a raven bird, which is a crow bird, which are both duck birds for some reason. Huh. But the size difference is good to know. Yeah. Yeah, ravens are mahoosive. Like, if you've seen a raven because it's giant. Interesting to see the delay between browser twitch and app twitch on the PS4. Ooh, what are the numbers? What's the science? The difference between faux twitch and Xbox twitch is always fun. Okay. Yesterday was a bank holiday for me. I did a grand total of, well, nothing. Like, I did dishes and stuff. And then I've been meaning to, but I haven't gotten around to it. So yesterday I organized my record collection. Like, spaced it into, or I've sorted it into, like, just music albums and game soundtracks and TV and movie soundtracks. So that's a little bit easier to find. Realized I need another bucket. So I'm gonna buy another bucket. Sadly, it's 2025 and people still haven't fixed latency. Nope. Somewhere around 5 and 10. Okay. PS4 Twitch is slower than laptop browser Twitch. Okay. It was a holiday yesterday too, and I went with some friends to a speakeasy hitting at a laundrette. That's lovely. The door is behind one of the washing machines. Ooh. Is that the same speakeasy as the Indian themed one? Or is that like another separate speakeasy?
is writing it down.
Why you pick a crow? Some mythology, meaning, reason, or just the aesthetics? I regularly go, like, taking photographs in the park. And when I went in March, there were loads of crows around, and I got lots of really good pictures. And one sitting in a tree, like, high up, just kind of squinting into the sun, and its feathers being ruffled by the wind. And I took a picture, and I thought, I should get that tattooed. Partly because I just fucking love crows. Other partly because when I have enough spoons, like a lot of the time, like going out to take photographs again is like a sign of recovery for me. So it's just a reminder of like, hey, you can go out and do things and enjoy your hobbies, and it's fine. So yeah. But also just because crows are cool birds. Like, not that you can see the face, but crows are cool, and I keep trying to make friends with them. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds like Prohibition. It's a different one. There are a few around Paris. That's lovely. Therapeutic photography. We love to see it. Yeah, hi, Mix Scrubs. How you doing? How was your week? Speaking of, how was everyone's week? Mine was mostly chill. With some more difficult work stuff that I won't bore you with. 'Twas fine. Good. Yeah, but otherwise my week was pretty chill. I got Flintlock for cheap on PS5. It was steeply discounted. And when I played it for a little bit, I realized why it was steeply discounted. Because it's not, I love a solid 7 out of 10. That one's more like a 5, 6 out of 10. I will keep playing it. But it's fine. It's fine. I did look up the studio and saw that because the game hadn't done as well as they'd hoped, they had to lay people off and wait, did they also close? I'm not sure. So like, just to kick off our complaining about capitalism, it's like, it's so bad that like a studio cannot survive like a solid 5 to 7 out of 10 game anymore. But it'll force them to close, which is bad. Stuck on a time loop, BRB. Okay. I've been writing my paper on AI and copyright. Mostly done now. I'm gonna send it to Ria and other people for feedback though before I polish the bibliography. Good idea. Obviously looking after Ruby this weekend. Yeah. Yeah, it's always good to have folks look over like an extensive paper like that, because more eyes see more. Basic level is having a hidden bookshelf door. A hidden door behind a washing machine is next level. Yeah. I had a friend over from Sunday to Tuesday, which was fun but exhausting when recharging yesterday and today. Good to get that recharging time in. Normally due to shareholders, to be fair. Yeah. Like, it's the capitalism that does it. Like, not the studios themselves being like, oh, we don't want to do it anymore. Drawing things! Excellent! What kind of things have you been drawing, son? Especially since the first paper I've written in English, so I absolutely need more eyes in it to make sure I express myself well. Yeah, fair. Dang, coming back to good news from peeps. Yeah! Mostly just little doodle things, so I've been practicing my sketching too. Aw, that's lovely! Yay! Doodles are good for the soul. Doodles! Okay. Anyone else want to ask Kitty if Kitty love you? Do so now, or forever hold your peace. had a nap before stream, which I was hoping not to, but it seems to be a thing on Friday afternoon now. Oh, well, Friday afternoon sounds lovely though. Like sounds cozy. Okay, Kitty, be nice to Sammy. God damn it. I need to draw a picture of a dog wearing a baseball hat and eating an ice cream for the paper. To show that even with no art skills whatsoever, I can do a better job than an AI. Yeah. Kitty was in such a good mood earlier. And then I started talking about capitalism, which is probably why. That's my fault. Hey, my lucky number! Yay! Well, that's good. Then Kitty did it to make you happy. I've been changing my diet and losing weight, and I'm happy to announce she's cracked the 20 kilo mark today since November. Yay, well done! Excellent work achieving your goals. You mentioned capitalism and Kitty's alt. No. I switched Caden out for Burrows. Because I didn't have more command space. So if you get Burrows in there, then it'll work. No, she already gave me a low score before the capitalism talk. Now, damn it. There Kitty goes. Angie. Yeah, okay. Indeed. Okay. I feel that way about capitalism too, Kitty. Yeah. Like, last I saw Donna, she was, like, hiding her poopy butt in the office. And she's clearly hearing me talking to the glowy box, but she's not coming out because she's embarrassed about her poopy butt. So we'll just have to wait until she resolves that situation. To give her a treat. But the good thing about Donna is you'll definitely hear when she emerges from her shroud of shame. That's so far down the list now, yeah. It's more expensive than the others. Maybe she'll learn to be less of a poopy baby. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, well. Okay. Beep. Okie dokie. Now. What are we doing today? Well, I wrote in live message, like, you know, hands up for insurance fraud, but technically we'll be correcting insurance fraud, but we'll do it by committing more insurance fraud. So, comes out to about the same. Let's see, where is? Yes, okay. Okay, so the fraud level remains neutral. Yeah! Like, it's zero-sum.
Hey, Ellie, you wanna know what I think? I think they ought to make a serial about our crew. Only, we'd have all these secret messages in every episode, see?
What happened to the Code of Silence, Felix?
Hey, why do you always do that thing with your eyes whenever I talk to you? You on the alert, maybe? Looking out for hidden enemies?
Let's just say you remind me of someone.
I bet they were real pretty.
Aw, pretty boy Felix. Yeah, don't worry. It's like, don't worry, Felix. You are very pretty. Or, you know, as that postcard goes, no, darling, you're not stupid. You're actually very pretty.
best find this.
All right.
Go.
Two wrongs make a right, right? Like with math. Yeah, controlled burn.
Remember that stranger I saw in the square? The one with the spacers.
We have stairs here somewhere. Yay. Stairs. Insurance fraudception. Yeah. It's better because it's our fraud, comrade. Exactly. It's okay if we do it. Maybe I should put my gun away, hey? Doobie doobie doo. Oh, I forgot. It's not actually here. It's in Fallbrook? I want to say it's in Fallbrook. Oh no, it's here, but I think you actually have to go to Fallbrook in the end to alter the... The sole letter in this mailbox is addressed to the Greater Halcyon Insurance Group Satellite Office in Fallbrook. There we go. My memory did not deceive me. Yep, oops. You two are phasing into each other. We're going to Fallbrook. I think I heard a cat. Donna? Hi, baby. Is your butt still poopy? Yeah? Is your butt still poopy? Do you want me to check that live on camera? Come on, kitty baby. Is your butt still poopy? Hello. Give me one moment. I am pleased to report the butt is no longer poopy. You did it! Well done, baby. I wish I was clever and or pretty, Sammy. You are both clever and pretty. So there you go. I've been struggling with full sentences all week. It's been a time. Ow. Oh. My kitty baby. Yeah. Yeah, look. Good job, Donna. Yeah, well done. Hi, baby. Yeah. I love that she's like, you know, with a poopy butt. It's like, I can't go on camera like this. But now that she no longer has a poopy butt, does Donna deserve a treat? Donna deserves a treat. Yes, you do. And thank you, Sammy. Also, I need to, I need to go to the shop to... Woo! What just happened? Okay, sorry about that. I dropped the treat on the caps lock key and, Calamity went a little bit off the rails. I can't let my fans see me like this, no! But yeah, I have to, this is the last one. And I don't know if she's back to liking the other ones. So, and the caps were immediately locked. They sure were. So I have to, tomorrow I have to go to the shop and get more. Yeah. Yeah. Look at you, baby. Good baby. Hold on. Let's catch some of that. Some of that schnorfling, hey? Good job, kitty baby. Yeah, please actually eat it. Don't just nudge it around the desk. Fine. Hi, Donna. Do you talk to Donna in English or German off stream? Both. she vaguely understands both. Hi, kitty baby. It kind of depends on like what I've been doing. Like if I'm talking to her like in between writing something and it's in English, then I tend to talk to her in English. Hi, kitty baby. Rest of the time it's mostly German, but it's both. She's a bilingual cat, just like me. Yeah, you're so smart. There. I just dropped that right out of your mouth. Donna's bilingual. Try if you count me out. Yeah. Yeah. Like how I talk to the printer at work in whichever language my brain accesses first. I do count meows. There you go. Donna, come on. Come on. No? Okay. Blech. Covered in spit. Thank you, kitty baby. What would I do without my daily allotment of cat spit? The most pathetic tooting. But printers have it coming to be assaulted in language they don't understand. Yeah, that's why you keep a baseball bat next to the printer. Hi, Donna. And what? And what? What? I was in a meeting on Wednesday afternoon. Hi. And Donna trundled by and like, I had socks on, but you know, I could feel that she was licking my big toe. And the meeting had only just started, so we were still saying hello. She had just like leaned down and said, "What?" And the others were like, "Huh?" And I'm like, "I'm sorry." And then just, you know, hefted the criminal up into the camera, and they were all like, "Oh, baby!" And I'm like, "She was licking my toe." What? Hello. Very office-based thing to do. Yeah, surprised that Ruby's not all bothered by the cat noises coming from the TV. Yeah. There was a couple of nights ago, like I had the windows open. It was pretty late. And there was a cat fight outside, and Donna just slept through that. Didn't even twitch. She was like, "Nah. I don't give a fuck what those vandals are doing outside." Hi, baby. I'm nice to the printer, which is why I'm the only one that can fix it on a regular basis. See? I also say thank you to cash machines. Yeah, you gotta, otherwise they start keeping it. It's always good for attention getting. Yeah, and that's what she wanted. And then she got her attention because I had to show her to 3 other people on a Wednesday afternoon. Yeah. Who were, in fairness, all delighted. Hi, baby. She is disinterested in the young hooligans outside. When the robot overlords kill everyone except you, we'll know why. Yeah, because Sammy was nice to the printer. Problem solved. Hi, baby. Yeah, you're such a good baby. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? I also say thank you to machines in hopes they'll remember me after the machine uprising. Donna trying to undermine your credibility by tickling your toes. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Yeah, one of these days I'll just do like an entire meeting with her on my arm, and I will dare anyone to say anything. 'Cause you're baby. Yeah, it's like, don't worry about it. Look at this cute cat. Last time I didn't say thank you to a cash machine, it ate my card. See? See? Okay. Enough smooching the cat. Not that smooching the cat is not. No licking the tattoo. Granted, it haven't given me my cash yet, which is normally when I say thank you, but still.
We're now in orbit above
Still.
Fallbrook, Captain.
Thank you, Ada. Do not lick the tattoo. Okay. Been told that using manners with dogs is weird, yet I will say excuse me, please, and thank you as much as needed. Yeah. Yeah. I would also, I mean, I say excuse me, please, and thank you to Donna. I would do the same thing if I had a dog. And I do it with other people's dogs. Donna, leave Herbert alone. Is licking fresh tattoo bad for cat or bad for tattoo? Bad for tattoo. I don't think that the cream I use could do anything to her. Probably not. But no, it would be bad for tattoo. Because one could introduce infection, and like when it's scabbed over and like a cat's tongue is so rough, like she could just pull the scabs off and then like basically rip the ink out of the skin, like rip the pigment out if it's not healed yet. And that is not what you want. So, do not lick the tattoo. Ouch. Yeah. Yeah, and I would just, I would just imagine that like on a pretty fresh tattoo. I mean, mine is now 4 days old. Like, cat tongue, probably feels bad. Ugh. Ouchie.
Let me know when you're ready.
I am. I'm just talking to people. I have full arguments with my computer at work, and I'm just basic admin. Now I feel like a lesser computer scientist for not talking to machines. I gotta turn my karma around. Gotta pet my PC. Yeah, she's like... She knows it's been sore. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Oko said this, like, on Tuesday. It was like, it's smelling of infection. She's trying to fix you. And I'm like, that's nice. She shouldn't. Yeah, it gets into the pores. Ooh. But, yeah, no. No letting Kitty lick the fresh tattoo. She can lick it all she wants when it's healed. Which is in 4 weeks.
You seen Arthur today?
I appreciate it, but please do not. Yeah. Oh, this way.
Days.
You don't think...
I do, like, when I'm wearing clothes, like, long sleeves, I do let her, like, sleep on it. Because then she'll, like, yesterday she wrapped herself around my arm a little bit, which was very cute.
This looks like the place. You ready to get my money or what?
Yeah, we're ready to get your money. Get groomed, human. Yeah. It's like, get cleaned up. It's like, no, please don't. Like, I give this damn thing a sponge bath like twice a day. That's enough.
Welcome to the offices of the Greater Halcyon Insurance Group, Halcyon's premier provider of life and disaster-related insurance.
Uh-huh.
I'm obligated to inform you that our coverage does not extend to incidents deemed to result from negligence, criminal activity, or dullness of mind.
Harsh. I am frequently dull of mind. Dullness of mind?
Some people, but no one in this office, I assure you, might call it stupidity.
It's like they say, there's no cure for that.
So, what kind of insurance package can I interest you in? We're running a special on dismemberment policies. Buy one, get one half off.
Get one leg chopped off. Get the other one half off. Why does this agent look 12 years old? No. Your paleness looks like a disaster. You're sick or just made of ice? I mean, in her defense, that's about how pale I am. I need to change the agents. I know. I need to change the beneficiary on Marilyn Fenhill's life insurance policy.
I remember that one. That's the young socialite who broke her neck, right?
Oh, the news made
Of
it to
course, no one
Fallbrook.
remembers me for the marauders I've killed or the bits I've stolen. Typical.
That claim was airtight. Our best investigators couldn't find an exclusion for that one.
Yeah, the blue lighting, and then with the purple hair, just washes her right out. Oh, what else can you tell me? Let's get some gossip.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Well, we interviewed the parents extensively.
Uh-huh.
They had plenty of awkward childhood stories that illustrated their daughter's clumsiness and capriciousness.
Hey, those are entirely made up.
Furthermore, the claim spurred a whole line of fashion-related policies. It's become a very lucrative market.
Oh boy. So how would I amend that claim?
You can't, of course. Only Miss Fenhill can assign her beneficiaries. And she's dead.
Except she's right here.
If we let every friend, relative, and acquaintance change a policy like that, people would do it all the time. Imagine the paperwork.
How? It never happened. I think they just have a very vivid imagination. Okay, but how would I change it?
Oh, you mean hypothetically?
Yes.
Well, hypothetically, you'd access the terminal in the back room
Uh-huh.
that contains data on all our policies.
Good.
And you'd theoretically add the beneficiary of your choice.
Okay.
But you wouldn't actually do that, of course. That would be fraud.
Okay, so Marilyn Fenhill isn't actually dead.
Of course she is. The paperwork says so.
Ma'am.
I like to think she's dead in spirit, but technically, legally, and regretfully, I'm still Marilyn Fenhill.
That's impossible. By all accounts, she was an elegant and classy woman with
Oh, boy.
impossibly fine bone structure. That couldn't possibly be you.
That's gotta be the nicest thing anyone's said to me in a long while.
Remember this bone structure, Doctor, because one day you're gonna be shaving it. Fraud? We wouldn't dream of it. Fraud, you say? Two kinds of people. Girl, why are you humoring us? Good question.
That's for the best.
We'll just sneak in.
What can I do for you?
Nothing. Okay, so back room, you say?
Nice and easy.
I don't even have to hack my way in here. Oh, no, this is not the back room. There's no terminal. Is it upstairs? It is upstairs.
Nice going.
You're welcome. Hello. Is that thing gonna mind? Let's save and find out. Okay. Ooh. Assistant saw operator 16J Cartwright F lost several digits due to carelessness and negligence. She failed to heed prominently posted warnings about the state of our safety equipment, and her resultant injuries have decreased our factory's productivity and led to multiple stress headaches for management as we've struggled to reshuffle worker schedules around 16J. Okay. Yeah, if we put posters up that the safety equipment isn't working, then it's not our fault. Yeah, and her claim was, of course, denied. Oh, boy. Policy details. Whee! There we go. And the bot doesn't care. Beautiful.
Can we talk?
What's in here? Yeah, Ellie, we can talk. Just give me a sec. What's up?
You really did it.
Yeah.
Give these payouts a few years and I'll be rolling in it.
How does it feel?
I've never been prouder to stand back and watch someone else work. I'm just glad my folks aren't gonna live off that awful story they made up. Maybe now they'll have to go back to real jobs.
Huh. Cut to the chase, Ellie.
Sure. You did my job, so here's your fee.
I appreciate it, but I didn't do this for the money.
Don't make it weird. Even you've got to be in it for the money now and then. Why else would you go through all this trouble?
Because I wanted to help you. You're my friend, Ellie. This is what friends do.
You sure? Because my kind of friends will pick your pocket clean while they're getting hammered with you.
Well, we don't do that. Friendship is important. What else are we fighting for if not for the people we care about? Or we're better off when we're part of a team. We can't make it out here alone. Let's go with part of a team, because that's what Ellie's mostly struggling with.
Well, I've got a few years of experience that would suggest differently.
Yeah, and maybe...
Still, maybe you've got a point. Maybe it's good to watch someone's back now and then so that one day they watch yours. So, you just keep the money. One of us has to look out for your interests.
Perception wouldn't want to be indebted to me, huh? Can't say that, unfortunately. Thanks.
Don't mention it. Really. This feels weird enough as it is.
Yeah, and maybe one day you'll find that your cynicism is really boring. Okay. Bye! Okay. Do I just go and shoot up a Sisty Pig factory? Yeah, come on, let's treat ourselves. Let us treat ourselves. Her parents said, she is dead to us. Let's collect her life insurance. That is awful. Yes. Yes, she ran away from home. And then her parents told everyone she was dead because they didn't want to take the reputation hit of their daughter being a pirate. Whee! Told everyone that she died in a high heel related incident, namely breaking her neck, and collected on the life insurance policy. So, succinctly put, her parents suck. And now at least we fixed that. Did we play the punk girlfriend for Ellie's parents already? That was part of finding that out. We were a little bit more polite than the punk girlfriend. Because we kind of had to show Ellie that wasn't going to make her happy either. Those poor managers, yeah. Those poor managers. Okay.
This place smells worse than the back bays.
Hello, folks. Okay, if I am not mistaken... High heels kill people all the time. Final Destination. I do not get that reference, but that's fine.
You gotta teach me that.
I will teach you that. Okay. Yay! Okay. Do I bother with doing this stealthily, or do I just shoot the place up? Honestly... Whee! I could do this stealthily because I do have a thingamajig. Okay, let's get past the pigs. Well. Okay, where's one of the computers? Because you can sabotage stuff if you get to a terminal. Okay. did that. Here's another terminal. Okay, deal with Clive. That was all. Sweet. Okay, not gonna shoot the place up then. Ooh. Would love to return to Catherine if I could remember where I came from. Ah, shit. Nope, that's further in. Okay.
Halt. Error. Employee information not found. Identify yourself.
It's me! I'm an emergency transfer. My paperwork is still processing.
Error. Transfer request not found. State your employer.
St. P?
Registered. A fine of 10,000 bits will be assessed in your corporation's ledger for failure to follow transfer procedures. Thank you for your cooperation.
Yay! Oof. Okay.
Good to see you.
Hiya! Yep, it's definitely me. Oh god, how do I get out of this place? Fuck. Where did I come up? I came up behind the pigs from a ladder. I hate this place. Aha! Okay. Okay, good. Didn't have to shoot up the place. Sweet! It's me, a person who is meant to be here. Yes. Plan B can always be massacre. I've done it by way of massacre before. Works perfectly fine. I'm not sure if there's a scene with high heels in a Final Destination movie, but they are all really silly, elaborate deaths. Well, then they have probably done one. Is there anything behind the waterfall? Yes, but I've already touched those. Okay. Let's go! Whee!
They're on us.
They're only on you because you shot them first, I think. Oh boy. Ooh. That's so many limbs just everywhere. Goodness me. Okay, first slaughterhouse Clive. Okay, back to Fallbrook. Fine. Can do. Boop. Yay, so efficient. Put your gun away. Woo! Woo, 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 woo! Let's go!
Hey, Cass. Knock, knock.
Catherine Malin could sell milk just by glaring at it.
I'd have a drink with her. Though I'd keep one hand on my gun and the other on my bit cartridge.
Social engineering at its best. Yes. Hello.
How's Clive? I do hope you gave him my regards.
Nah, did it dishonor style. Didn't even have to talk to him. Factory's out of service, just like you asked.
Fast, efficient, eager to please? Might be I should ask you for more favors. Guessing your services don't come cheap. Still, this ought to compensate for your troubles. And take an aromatic. You stink like Sisty Pig.
Well, you did send me into a Sisty Pig factory, so... Took care of your little drug running problem, by the way.
Funny you don't look like Nelson Mason.
Well,
Funnier still, I wasn't aware of an existing problem.
wink. He tried to cut costs by using sprats instead of autoloaders.
That Dunderhead. Can't hardly fathom how that panned out. Let me guess. It involved blood and guts and fur in places that don't merit mention.
Yep.
Well, you got my begrudging gratitude for cleaning the mess.
You welks. The only death I remember from a Final Destination film was the one with the sunbeds, because I'm actually scared of small spaces. Oh, yeah, that'll stick. The marauders who killed your supply runners got what they deserved, by the way.
See, this is why I like you, little bird. You make exchanging blood and bits so damn delightful.
She called me little bird. I'd like a room.
I take it you don't have a reservation. No matter. I keep a suite of VIP rooms for visitors of your, let's call it, a certain means.
Uh-huh.
The VIP rooms charge by the night. But for you, I'll make it a one-time fee. Got a feeling you'll make me a fine investment.
For $388, consider it sold.
Marvelous. Do take care of the place. Maid service won't clean after a murder.
That's fair. Okay, we got a room. Is this my room? Okay. Alright.
Now
you just
there's a woman who knows what she wants. I like her.
Yeah, I bet you do.
She's about as welcoming as a wrench to the face. And half as tender.
Felix, do you have a problem with women? Did you just invite us into the VIP room? That sounds like a proposition. Well, if we play our cards right. If we play our cards right. Okay. Let's do Ice Palace, because that's more sublight stuff. Okay, can do.
Always imagined Fallbrook would be...
Hi, Donna, baby. She is, important Donna update, she is napping in the corner of my desk. And her tail is going, like, very lazily, it's going, eh. 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 Yeah. But her eyes are closed. Kitty baby. Whee! Hook. Okay. Let's go to that weird, whatever it is, asteroid? No, satellite. Eh, same thing. Okay. Ding, 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 ding.
We've reached HRS-1084, Captain. It's emitting a very weak docking signal. I almost mislabeled it as normal etheric static.
Could have been a seismic anomaly, or whales humping. Treats for grumble. Okay. Let's bring Peeves and the Vicar, in case I need to do a lot of hacking.
This is the place. We'll need the power generators back on to finish this job.
Okie dokie. Shocking. Okay. And because we love Peeves, that also. I mean, that chiefly. Shipping label, count them, 1 case of UDL concussive mines. Yay! Contents may have shifted in transit. Yeah, otters may have shifted during the flight. So please be careful when opening overhead compartments. Shipping label. Wee-hee! Tee-hee! Things always shift in transit where shipping is concerned. Way! Very good. Very good. Very good. And, like, yeah, they better. Because otherwise, where's the fun? Okay. This place is full of mines. Coolant tank. Yeah, okay. I'll pick up a coolant tank. Why not? Modify generator mode. Sure. Flushing toilets? Oh, error flushing toilets. See maintenance logs for details. Okay. Yeah, I'll repair the toilet. Existing work order was opened 991 days ago and was last exited 991 days ago. Okay. Oh.
I see you have activated your holographic shroud, Captain.
Hello.
Excellent. Becoming indistinguishable from an authentic UDL trooper will prove advantageous to your current situation.
What's going on, Ada?
A UDL vessel has been tracking our position and just recently docked with the station.
Ah.
They are patching into the station's transmission lines now. I cannot stop.
I've been waiting for this day since we tagged your ship in Cascadia, Captain. Wait, who are you? No one told me we had security forces deployed on the station already.
Yes, well. My team has already handled the issue, soldier. Your squad can depart.
Roger that. Just as a precaution, I'm sure you won't mind if we turn on the station's security systems. Can't be too careful. We'd hate to leave this location undefended after a close call with outlaws.
I already reactivated the automechs. Your readout must be on a delay.
That should have been fixed by now. As you say, we'll just head out then. Safe travel, soldier.
Bye!
The UDL gunship is undocking from the station. They appear to be departing into space.
Good.
My dad used to say words have power. You proved them true.
Also, I'm pretty sure that I clicked too fast, but I think the last option was a Han Solo reference. Everything's fine down here. Okay. Let's go. Whee! Bye. Don't let the airlock hit you on your way out. Nope. Hey. Oh man. It's like 3 jobs, rapid fire. Good heavens.
Captain, I wish to offer my commendations for convincing the UDL's gunship to leave HRS-1084. I did not favor the idea of being stripped and sold for parts.
No, me neither. Have to appreciate a good Han Solo reference. No. I call it a mine. A mine! Okay. Good. Wait, why is quest active? Did I forget something? Oh, I still have to access the override terminal. Okay. Not done yet, turns out. Doobie-doobie-doo. Okay. Whee! Oh, stuff. I love stuff. Okay. Bedtime story. Once upon a time, there was a princess who trained to be a soldier. While the other princesses got jobs at canneries and counting houses, the soldier squinted down her sights at the firing range and made sure she hit the target every time. Then one day, a not very nice man offered her a job at an ivory tower, far, far away from the kingdom. The princess could provide for her ailing father, her lovely child, and her goofball husband, but she would have to stay locked in the tower until the doctors could find a way out. Once she thought better of her choices, the princess applied for early dismissal, but no one listened. The end. I love you, Angelica. Maybe you can write me a better ending? Give your father a hug and tell him I'm sorry for missing another birthday. No. Why is all of it sad? And bad? Huh. Hello. Why must they do these things with my feelings? Damn, that's barred. How does one? Sad, bad, occasionally rad. Yeah. How do I get? Okay, let's see. Exit. Ah! Sorry for yelping. Sorry. Title of my autobiography. Stuff and maybe things, yes. But yeah, capitalism. Every fucking time.
Step lively, Captain.
Floor's got teeth, yeah. It does at that. Oh, sorry, plasma'd everyone a little bit. Disengage, checkpoint security, personal file. Mama Bear! Kimball came by asking if any of the docs had been around. I told her what I know. It's been quiet, just ask Alpha. She walked off with a spring in her step. Okay, weird. Then she requisitioned a UDL Electrofloor 3000 for my checkpoint. And a crate of concussion mines. Guess she didn't believe me. Is she preparing for war? She's acting like she knows something the rest of us don't. Seems especially uncomfortable around the docks. Oh boy. Oh boy! Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy! But yeah, hey, the floor isn't electric anymore, so that's good. Oh, shoot, I didn't pick up that mag pick. Oh, fuck's sake. I always shoot them from too close. I also just don't have that kind of time. Oh. Give. Does that mean there's floor dentists? Possibly. And let's not think too much about that. Okay. Sorry for giving everyone drehwurm. Alright. Hello. It's me.
They've been left here. All alone.
Oh, that's bad. Holding tank. Charles McNulty, alive, unstable condition. Subject should not be revived until a method for stabilizing his condition is found. Oh boy. Oh boy. Claire Parasol. Subject's condition is dire. Make sure resuscitation devices are on hand upon revival. Please hold on, Claire. We almost had it this time. I swear, we'll bring you back. Oh no. Oh no. James Guthrie. Subject will need extensive nuclear resequencing for any chance of viable extraction. I'm so sorry it ended up like this, James. We will come back for you all and fix this. I swear on it. Yeah, so the signatories are getting fewer and fewer with each plaque, you'll notice. So, guess we know who drew the short straw. At every turn, hey. beans, oh beans, oh beans. Unlock personal quarters, yes. Modify system access protocols, yes. Messages, station morale. Huh.
Job.
Job's a good one, yes. Oh, Chartrand. Ouais. We'll meet her again. Oh boy. Yesterday morning, Dr. Guthrie and I drew straws to decide which of us would be the next test subject. He pulled the short one. Yep.
Subway will be well pleased that you've claimed the station for them. Myself, I'll be fine leaving this place.
Yep.
Oh, don't we know Chartrand from Cascadia?
Yep. And I think we'll see her again on Byzantium, if I'm not entirely mistaken. Cool. Alright, let's get the fuckaroony out of here, hey? Whee! Alright, tutty buys! Okay. Now the job's done. Good heavens. That's the groundbreaker.
The groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain.
Yay.
You're free to disembark.
Thank you. Oh. Donna just stretched her leggies a little bit. Her leggies. Will the depravity never cease? No. No, depravity will remain until morale improves. Or depravity will continue until morale improves. I think you'll find. Also, let me sell my junk. Long live depravity! Yes! Boop. Oh, kitty baby. You're so adorable. It's illegal.
CNP Boar Spotter. Can be macro.
Hello, lads. Depravity, depravity. There's no one like depravity. Exactly. Doop da doop doop doo doo doop da doop doop doo. Smack's looking like a lollipop. Alright, let's go. Boop.
Finally, a base of our own. Soon we'll have eyes on every corner of the system. Well done, Captain.
The base had scientists in suspension tanks. Some might still be alive.
I heard about that. While my lawyers scratch their heads wondering how we deal with human salvage, I'm leaving the researchers in hibernation. Aside from the automated security, did you meet any resistance at the station?
UDL gunship buzzed the station, but I convinced them to back off.
I knew it. They've been shadowing us since Monarch, maybe even longer. I've been less than honest with you.
I noticed.
Your assignments weren't strictly about the salvage business. You might have figured that out already.
I'm listening.
After the Monarch job, I started connecting the dots. I didn't like the picture. Then what we found at Station 1084 confirmed my fears. You and I have stumbled onto something big. Something none of us were meant to know.
Okay, so either she's gonna hit upon the truth, namely what they're doing, sorry, with the people freezing, or she's gonna come out with the most batshit conspiracy theory that has nothing to do with what's actually going on. And the delightful thing is, even though I have done this mission several times, I don't remember. So we get to find out together. The truth about the human tailbone, which is too funny not to say, so.
I'm thinking more along the lines of the sapient species paradox.
Okay.
Ask yourself why a skeleton crew was studying that Alta Vitae gas in secret. Ask yourself why stockpiles were hidden on a planet full of monsters.
The Sapiens Paradox, you think this is about the discovery of intelligent life?
Wrong. I think it's about intelligent life discovering us.
Ah.
Aliens. I'm talking about aliens.
It's the batshit.
They're the ones responsible for the deaths at 1084, and who knows what else. We have to put a stop to it.
Aliens? Aliens. Really? Or say nothing. I'm just gonna say aliens.
I'm saying it's aliens. I'm not asking you to like it. I'm not even asking you to believe it. But I need to act on this threat to the colony, and I can't do it alone.
Captain, in my humble assessment, Ms. Hagen is insane.
This doesn't feel at all right, Captain.
Nope.
Your crew is skeptical. That's good. I don't want you walking into the unknown with blindfolds on. I assume you have questions?
Aliens in this sci-fi dystopia? It's less likely than you think. To be fair, when you're literally in space, aliens doesn't seem too weird a suggestion. No. Also, I approve of the Vickers Trans Pride armor. Yeah! Not saying it's aliens, but it was aliens. A few.
If we're gonna see this through, I'll need your trust and commitment. Now's the time for setting doubts aside.
Mm-hmm. When you say aliens, what are we talking about here?
Conspiracy. One carried out with the help of human collaborators, assuming they haven't all been replaced. This is an invasion of our very cells. That damned gas is mixing our nucleon with halcyon biology to twist us, change us, make us more like those monsters on Monarch.
I joined Sublight so I could do crimes, not save humanity. The little green bastards must pay. I haven't seen any evidence of aliens.
No kidding. That's how they want it.
Ah.
When I lined up the evidence in my spreadsheet, there was only one possible conclusion looking back at me. This is my data talking, not my anxiety or lack of sleep.
How do you know I'm not an alien spy on a mission to silence you?
Sharing my findings took a calculated risk. If you were a spy, I doubt you'd even realize it. Only your cells would know.
We're coming to get you, Lilia.
Tobias, get my knife. The big one. That was a joke. Ha ha. We each get one. Now, back to business.
Yeah, but man, you are bad at math. Yeah. Plot twist, there actually is a conspiracy about aliens. Second plot twist, the conspiracy turns out to be complete nonsense, but there are actually aliens too. That would indeed be funniest. Spreadsheet formula calculating aliens. Yup. Enough, tell me what needs to be done.
Dr. Chartrand is the crooked psychopath behind the gas experiments. She sold out her species. I need you to put a bullet through her skull.
There it is. Why does she need to die?
She's a research scientist and a damn good one. Before UDL poached her, she engineered a 0.2% increase in cystipig juiciness. Now she's doing the same thing with humanity. Her fingerprints were all over Station 1084. You saw what she did to her team.
When did Suplet get so principled?
It's cute that you'd think that about me. I just want to add savior of humanity to my resume.
Ah.
I've got ambitions outside of this office, you know. Besides, this way Sublight gets first dibs on alien salvage.
Ew. Yeah. where does Chartrand fit into your alien conspiracy theory?
We're far beyond theories. Chartrand's logs, the gas, the suspension tanks. How much proof do you need? Wake up, Captain. An invasion needs collaborators working from the shadows. She has access to the board, unlimited funds, and a colony full of sheep.
Murder isn't covered under my contractor employment agreement.
Just think of it as salvaging hope from the smoking wreckage of humanity.
Exactly what I was thinking.
This is your initiation into a future with sublight. Want a steady position in our ranks? Buy one with a bullet.
Hey, Donna. Aw, stretchy.
Wake up, sheeple. Exactly what I was thinking when she said that. Hey, no, wake the fuck up, samurai. What do I get for joining you?
Well, there's your usual fee. What else do you want? A promotion? It's yours. Even better. I'll owe you one.
Okay. Fine, sounds messy, but I'll take it.
This key card will get you through the front door of her Byzantium estate. Don't ask how I got it. You might not like the answer.
No, probably not.
By now, the other side knows what you're doing. Don't trust anything Chartrand says. She's compromised down to the bone. Maybe even deeper than that.
Teehee. What's deeper than bone? Bone? Alright. Conspiracy theoried my way to level 28. Down to the marrow? Oh yeah. Brain cell! Several brain cell moments in chat. Very good, very good. Do your choices influence your conclusion? No. Because this is another one of those we don't actually kill the target, but tell everyone that we did situation. So Lilia Hagen is gonna learn exactly nothing. Alright. Let's go and have a very captainly nap. And by nap, I mean leveling up. Okay, what do I want? What do I want? Sure. Sounds good. Doobie doobie doop 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 doo 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 doo. Okay, let's bring both medical. Nope. Revert. Okay. There we go. Let's bring both medical and engineering up to base level 60. There we are. Okay. Napton. Yeah, I'm gonna take a napton. No, I didn't want to go to Phineas's lab. Oh, wait, where the fuck did I want to go? There we go. Byzantium, that's where I wanted to go. Good. Worked well enough for Ellie's parents.
We are now
True.
in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
Thank you.
Okay, let's go.
Let's see. Let's get Ellie and the Vicar on the go for some sniping. And then we really have to spend some more time with Nyoka. I miss her. Okay. Yeah, but it's me, Napton. Okay. Yes, that's lovely. Okay, sweet. Call the elevator. Oh wait, Ellie is back in her usual clothes. I forgot to give her armor again because we wore our street clothes when we went to. No wait, that was mine. were street clothes when we went to see her parents. There, that's the one I gave you. And then... yeah, that one's mine. Okay. God, that elevator's slow AF. But we can already hear the elevator music, so what's not to love?
Hi, Donna. Oh, hi, baby. Yeah, just keep napping.
Wouldn't it be something to see an Earth assault?
Keep napping, kitty baby, you're fine.
Antique wheels energizing for you. Enjoy 6 comfortable every $1.
Hortense yelled at me about bakeries once.
So, Vicar. Vicky. Can I call you Vicky?
Of course. You may address me however you wish.
Vicky, huh? Okay, Vicky it is. You're really gonna let me run with that, aren't you?
Why wouldn't I?
That's what happens when you drug the vicar. He goes a bit weird. Hortensia, shut up. It's every fucking time. She's like, ew, do you see that filth? Hey, baby. I know. Okay.
This reminds me of... oh, never mind.
We've already been in your parents' house. I know what it reminds you of. Okay. Let's steal what isn't nailed down and take a crowbar to the rest. If it'll let me.
I can take a hint.
Yes, take a hint. Cascadia compromised. The first extraterrestrials. Bing bong. Ever since our species became aware of itself, we imposed our superiority on the worlds we touched. Colonialism worked. For a time. But our oldest trick didn't work in Halcyon, did it? No, we are the ones who must bow to a force greater than ourselves. We are the ones who must adapt. Update. Wine makes me too introspective. Perhaps I'll balance it out with vodka. Yes. Is he still drugged? He seems a little drugged. Honestly, I think that acid trip was just kind of permanent. So, you know. There. Entrance unsealed. Hallucinogens can do that. Wait, I'm sure there's more stuff to steal. Or not? Oh. Okay, let's just get in there. Boop. No elevator music. Disappointing. Hello, doctor.
That's top of the line equipment. Better than most hospitals, even.
That's far enough. What are you doing here? How did you even get inside?
You have a security problem. Your alien mind tricks won't fool me. Lilia Hagen sent me to kill you.
If anyone ever tries to off me, I hope they do it with the same professional courtesy.
Hagen? I've never heard of her. Is she from the board? Damn it. I knew this would happen.
Lilia runs sublight salvage on Groundbreaker. Good boss, bit of a live wire. But also, why would the board want you dead?
To keep me quiet. But if you didn't know that, I'm guessing they didn't send you.
Nope.
I always assumed they would put a bullet in my head one of these days. I don't know anyone named Hagen. This is utter nonsense. I've never even been to Groundbreaker.
You've been to Cascadia and Station 1084. I know all of your dirty secrets.
What happened to the team? Tell me you didn't move their suspension tanks.
They're fine, don't worry. Sublight took over the lab, your human aquariums are probably just off as decor, at least for now.
Small consolation. My team, the finest minds of their generation, reduced to salvage.
Not decor. Decor. There we go. What were they trying to prove by experimenting on themselves?
We were trying to prove that the colony could survive the crisis bearing down on us.
You're talking about the food supply, aren't you?
What are you doing, Doctor? This information is beyond classified.
Oh, I didn't see you there.
You can write me up in your report. It hardly matters. I'm researching a new way to feed the colony. The crops we transplanted from Earth don't give us the nutrients we need. Our colonists might not realize it yet, but they're starving.
Wait, you're telling me this is all about vegetables? I saw a presentation about this in Rockwell's office. Didn't look good.
Then you know how desperate things are. I believed that I could adapt humans to live on Halcyon's terms. That I could change us. Give us the ability to derive sustenance from the nutrients the food does have.
Okay, adaptation didn't save your research team.
Not for lack of trying. I wanted to save them all, but I wasn't strong enough.
You burned through a lot of valuable scientists to arrive at zero solutions, but also, I'm surprised you don't have more support from the board.
There are other teams. We didn't want to experiment on human test subjects, so we used the only resources we had. Each other.
I mean, that's still
I'm
human
desperate.
test subjects.
I've already asked all the best institutes on Earth for help. Years ago, we sent a message out on the Cornelius Vanderbilt, but heard nothing back.
Cornelius Vanderbilt?
One of the 2 Earth Directorate assault cruisers, assigned to patrol the Halcyon system. It's been missing for over 2 years now. They never re-established contact after the skip to Earth. Of course, the board is keeping that under wraps.
I can certainly understand why.
Imagine losing something with that many guns on it.
The board is uneasy
Priorities?
about letting the colony know, seeing as half of their military force vanished without a trace.
Lilia sent me after a conspiracy, but it looks like I found a cover-up instead.
I'd prefer if you didn't use my name when you talk about this. My contract has a list of very terrible consequences for breaking secrecy.
Yeah, don't worry. Where do we go from here? The board wants to adapt the entire population of Halcyon.
Once we can replicate a success, the board will move to rewire our nucleon. With any luck, our next generation will be eating and thriving off Halcyon crops.
Knowing what the board considers a success, that doesn't give me a lot of hope.
Yeah. We haven't made enough strides to advance the plan. Hardly any at all. But we have to keep trying.
Where do we go from here?
You came to kill me. I assume that's still on the table. Please don't. If I die, there's no one who can reproduce our work. Every sacrifice will have been for nothing. And we'll be no closer to a solution that feeds the colony.
You know Phineas Wells. If you work with him, I'll spare you. But we can also... Okay, let's ask the companions.
I try not to, least when it comes to the moral dilemmas. Lilia Hagen's a useful ally to have, but I'll back you up either way.
Hey, thank you,
I
Ellie.
hope you know what you're doing, Captain. I leave it in your hands.
Girl's trying to make the most out of a bad situation, yeah. What do you think, Vika?
It may not be pretty, but we risk the colony's downfall if we hinder the doctor's research.
Everything I did was for the good of the colony. Consider that.
Okay, if you work with Phineas, I'll spare you.
The one on the wanted posters?
Yep.
They say he's an anarchist. A madman, a butcher.
Save me.
I'll do it.
Doctor!
What choice do I have, Commander?
the future, try and stay away from plants that hack our species.
What kind of scientist would I be if I held to a promise like that?
Ma'am, there are
I need to get
scientific
out.
ethics.
Phineas can contact me when he's ready to work together. For now, I'd better pack up the lab and head somewhere discreet.
Not so fast. Captain, what you just learned is beyond your clearance. Hell, it's beyond mine. Give me one reason why I should let you walk out of here alive.
Sophia needs me alive. It's less work than hauling my corpse out of here? Yeah, let's start with that.
Wrong answer.
No.
We've got a fight on our
Oh,
hands.
come on. Come on, lads.
My kind of act. Whee! Anyone else?
I'll take your confession now.
Swoon him. Dang it. Didn't work. I tried to swoon him. Whoop. Whoops. What
Our
happened there?
victory is their defeat.
Yeah. I sure hope the scientist is still alive. The board now has a mixed opinion of me.
What's going on here?
Oh, ma'am.
What do you think you're doing?
Come on. I'm just picking stuff up. I was just leaving.
Oh, my mistake.
Well, gosh darn it.
Incoming.
Oh.
Didn't even get our hands dirty.
Oh, wait, did you kill her? Oh. Okay, she got mad. Fine, hold on. Oh, beans. Oh, beans. Oh, beans. Oh, beans. Oh, beans. Okay, let's see what this gives me.
Incoming.
Okay, if we're loading anyway. If we're loading anyway. I'll do the conversation again, I'll bribe him, and then I don't have to shoot the place up.
Impressive place Dr. Chartrand has.
Yep. Thankfully you can advance dialogue. So this won't take too long. I'll collect the lore. Okay. I looked away for 2 seconds. Yeah, well, and in those 2 seconds, I stole stuff I shouldn't have and promptly got shot in the bum for it.
That's top of the line.
Hello.
That's far enough.
If anyone ever
sent me
tried
to kill you.
Hagen.
Why would the board want you dead?
was it?
Bit of a live wire. You've been to Cascadia.
What? We were
talking about food supply.
You could write.
Blah blah blah. Rockwell's office.
I wouldn't allow us.
Oh,
I'm just.
I picked the other thing. Oh well, it's fine.
It's been missed.
I can cert.
The board is uneasy.
Found a cover up instead.
Knowing what the
We haven't made. You came. If I.
Let's just do this.
The one. I'll do it.
Doctor!
What choice? What kind of stuff? I need to get out. For now,
Not so. Give me.
Sophia needs me alive. Let's see if that works.
Damn. That's a real good one. Now move along.
Yay!
The doc has a lot of work ahead of her. Tidying up and such.
Okay, great. Okay, and I won't pick up all the stuff that isn't mine, I guess. Unless it's no longer stealing because I'm allowed? No, it's still stealing. Fine. Fine, 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 fine. Okay, let's get the piss out of here. Stole stuff and accidentally turned a scientist into a heap of ash. Usual happenings. Yeah. Look, it happens to me all the time. Doesn't mean I'm a bad captain. Hi, Fluff. Okay. Can I now go back to the groundbreaker? Yay! Alright. Boop. Hi, Rat and Joyas. Hello. You're only a bad captain if it's your crew getting turned to heaps of ash. Exactly. So it's fine, actually.
I believe your choice to spare Chartrand would be considered the honorable path, yes? Sublight's money is inconsequential in the face of ethics.
The weather is in fact wet. Well, condolences on the wet weather. What an entrance.
We've arrived at the groundbreaker.
Thank you. Okay. There we go.
Hi, kitty baby.
Hi, Fluff. How you doing? How was your week? Did you have a nice time? Did you get much done? Don't even have any junk to sell. Fine. My week was nice. I got nothing done because of beach. Well, that is excellent news. We love that for you, but that was indeed real nice, if also wet from the wrong direction. Whee! And bisschen wind. Happens. Oh! Oh my goodness me. Hello.
Is it done?
Yes. I spoke to her. I'm not going to kill her.
Well, damn. Contractor grew a conscience.
Mm-hmm.
As your employer, I'm both angry and disappointed. I'll add that to your file.
That's fine.
Technically, I owe you an exit interview. Care to justify your betrayal of our species? Or are we finished here?
You misunderstood Chartrand's research. She's our best shot at survival.
You're awfully quick to trust someone who offed her colleagues and called it a good start. Out of my office. We're done.
Okay,
You
bye.
think maybe she's got an itchy trigger finger? I don't want to find out.
I like her, Captain. Let's go before we have to paint this office with her blood.
Good idea. Bye. Tutty byes. The weather currently helps me write Dishonored things. Yay! Da, 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 da. Okay, let's get the fuck out of here. Good. Well, that's the end of the sublight questline.
When you need to eat and run,
Whee! Alright. Alright, alright, alright. Wee-oo. Yay! Boop. Boop. Also, my streak of crab claws and random bits of sea glass and bone keeps increasing. Well. Good omens from the sand. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Don't care about any of this. Let's start with murder on ERIDANOS and then work our way up to the ones who walk away from Gorgon. How's about it? Oh, the cartographer. Ugh, I can do that next time. Sea Glass and Bone is the title of my next YA novel. Yay! If it's gay sirens, then I'm then I'm eyes emoji, Ria. Hi, Kitty. I think it would make an awesome title for the Dredge Honored work in progress thingy. Yeah, it would.
Hi, Kitty.
Oh, but Fluff, that wasn't Ria what said it. It was Zan. Both purple. Okay. I thought you meant you were channeling Ria with your eyes emoji. At first. But then I twigged. Okay. Do I need... Yeah, purple. I need to tinker with anything? I mean, I've got loads of money. Okay. Whomst upgrades still cost under 1,000 new ones. I can't think of anyone more delightful to be confused for. Teehee. Same though. I mean, I would be delighted to be confused for any of you. Okay. Grumble's loaded. In-game. Yeah. Oh man, wish I were that loaded in real life. Okay. Whomst am I taking with me? Let's get Peeves and Neocon to go. There we go. So it's good. Oh wait. Do I need to mod anyone's stuff? Oh, my assault rifle could do with some. Could put a muffler on that. Yeah, let's muffle the sniper rifle. Hey. Bigger magazine. Okay. Cool. Oh, anyone's armor need modding actually? Okay. Wait. Oh, sorry. Wasn't sure what Peeves was wearing. There. Okay. No. Video games let us live the fantasy of being able to earn a living as a freelancer and own a vehicle. Yeah. I mean, it's also kind of a home, but it's movable. Yeah. Also the fantasy of doing a shooty with dick bags. Yes. It is. It's a big caravan. Oh, wait. Did Peeves? Oh, Peeves forwarded me the messages from Junlei to look over. That's sweet. Okay. No, I didn't mean to. Okay. Now, we are watching an Aether Wave because we're starting the DLC.
Welcome back, Captain.
Hello.
How can I be of assistance?
Stuff.
You mentioned an Aether Wave drama? I'd like to see it.
Certainly, Captain. I was hoping you would ask.
was the law-forsaken parasites. I had become obsessed. My quest to stop them. To avenge my partner, Philip. And my ex-partner, Bernice. And Lieutenant Jurgen. And those two informants had brought me to Rizzo's distillery. But it wasn't just the triple distilled deliciousness of Rizzo's Spectrum brand vodka that I found there.
Product placement.
It was death. I made sure the Brain Eaters paid the price. But at what cost to me?
Yes, it's space film noir. And yeah, she reminds me of Jesse Faden. Uh-oh.
It's you.
This is the Halcyon News Network with breaking news. Halcyon Helen has been murdered. Administrator Ludovico of Rizzo's refused to answer the big question on everyone's mind. Who will Spectrum Vodka's next spokesperson be? Claiming that a special investigation must be concluded first.
Captain, we have a communication coming in from one Administrator Ludovico.
Get off the transmission, Cedric. We agreed to let me do the negotiating.
Okay.
Law be with you, friend. I am Administrator Ludovico of the famed ERIDANOS atmospheric complex. But there's no need to stand on formality. You may address me as Mr.
Product placement in this sci-fi dystopia? We surely are lawful. Yeah. Let me guess. This is about Halcyon Helen's murder.
Her death is the tragedy of our lifetime. As the face of our new product line, her murder is a stain on the Rizzo's brand. She was scheduled to unveil our newest product, Spectrum Brown, before this tragic event. But we cannot move forward with our unveiling until we apprehend the killer.
Okay. And your first thought was to come to me?
All right, Ludovico, that's enough. You don't know what you're doing. Let me handle this.
Hi, Cedric.
Captain Hawthorne. I've been looking forward to meeting Adjutant Akonde's favorite gun.
Oh, boy.
Cedric Kincannon, Sublight Underground. I'm so glad we're hiring a third-party investigator.
Yeah, I bet you are.
No one wants to see a troop of UDL guards stomping all over my hotel. Least of all me. The murder of Halcyon Helen is a heinous assault on this colony. I look forward to watching you find the miscreant responsible and drag them out of the shadows.
I'm having trouble seeing the death of a two-bit actor as an assault on the colony.
Two-bit actor? Oh, Captain. This isn't Spencer Woolridge we're talking about.
Yeah, whoever that is.
Halcyon Helen, Princess of Periodicals, Duchess of Dramaturgy. You would not believe the money she made us on Dissident Busters.
For law's sake, Cedric, could you show a little discretion and not bring up your contraband operations in front of an outsider?
Please, Lou. Sublight Underground is built on discretion. I'm establishing rapport with our new contractor. Let's not give her the impression that you can't be trusted.
Do you really want to do this right now, Cedric? You want to antagonize me while I'm negotiating a contract. Because I promise you, I'll win.
Gentlemen, please. As far as I'm concerned, you're both idiots.
First sensible thing I've heard all day. My apologies, Mr. Ludovico. That was unprofessional of me.
Well, but you're right.
Captain, I'm Constable Maria Keene.
Hi.
Hiring a third-party investigator was my idea. I've been studying your dossier.
Oh, boy.
You are Adjutant Akonde's most reliable freelancer. If the second most powerful person in Halcyon can depend on you, then I'd like to think we can depend on you. As far as I'm concerned, you're the ideal inspector for this case.
Inspector Pontoon Tim. I like the sound of that. Shouldn't this be the constable's job? Constable? Or just how many people are involved in this communication? But yeah, the rules is every time I get to introduce myself as Pontoon Tim, I have to. So, Inspector Pontoon Tim. I like the sound of that.
I'm pleased to hear that. The future of our complex may depend on your success. I'll leave you in the constable's care. Mr. Kincannon and I must have a word.
And by a word, I hope he means really nasty sex.
Fine. But Rizzo's is paying for that hotel room.
I can't tell you how grateful I am for your help.
Hotel room?
And even though they may not show their gratitude, I know Administrator Ludovico and Mr. Kincannon appreciate your involvement. Mr. Kincannon could lose his spaceport if board authorities took over the investigation. And if Rizzo's is forced to cancel its unveiling, we might never recover.
Shame, I say as I load my shotgun. Helen must have been pretty popular if her death could put an end to your operations. Or, well, let's comment on that first. Those two seem to have some, issues?
The administrator oversees Rizzo's operations. Cedric runs the hotel and the spaceport. They're always at each other's throats.
Figuratively or
My
literally?
life would be so much easier if they'd simply learn to work together.
Yeah, by which you mean bone? You seem competent. You could have dealt with this.
I represent the law, Captain. But what's happening between Mr. Kincannon and the administrator is politics. Politics are not my area of expertise. The law is simple. Politics are complicated.
Fair enough. Fair enough, and I can't handle.
I'm pleased to hear that. From everything I've heard, you're a competent freelancer. And at the risk of sounding impertinent, we desperately need the help of someone competent.
Yeah, I noticed.
Thank you for your time, Captain. Whenever you're ready, I've authorized the Unreliable to land at the Grand Colonial.
Okie dokie.
Transmission terminated. Captain, we are now cleared to land at the ERIDANOS atmospheric complex.
Okay. I don't know why they're trusting me to catch Halcyon Helen's killer.
There are several reasons why someone would hire your services. In descending order of likelihood, they are as follows: desperation, confusion, mistaken identity, inebriation, and genuine faith in your abilities.
Thanks, Ada. No, wait, I still have to actually fly to Eridanos, goddammit. So supportive, yeah!
ERIDANOS, recently famous for Halcyon Helen's death. How exciting.
Yes! Wow, Ada, you are emoting. Alright. This is a good time to take a quick break because I need a snack, quite frankly. So, if there's anything you can do to enhance the enjoyment of the rest of this stream, have a whiz, get a snack, have some stretchies, you know, all of those good things. I'll be back in 3 to 7 minutes. On the break screen, you can ask the cat if she feels favorable towards you today. pie is back. I have baguette with butter, and look, radishes. So. We have hat too, yeah. Got a lovely little hat. For all the German speakers among us, Archie, ich habe 3 Tage auf deine Radieschen gekotzt. So, let's see if you get that reference. I should get some radishes. Haven't had any in ages. Yeah, snacked up. Okay, am I on ERIDANOS? Yes, I think I am.
Good luck, Captain.
Thank you. Okay. Right, Donna. Oh, good. Now I have to save that because otherwise Donna's gonna eat it. Purple. Hi, baby. Now you can have the butter. Good. Hi, kitty baby. Yes, look, I love you, but you can't have the butter. You should see her just like sniff. She's like, but what of butter? No. I do not get the reference. Google also doesn't. Oh, well, then I will have to.
Oh, Captain, it's beautiful up here. Could we get more jobs like this one?
Well, we can try. Hi, Donna. More murder investigations.
Hello,
oh, God.
Hello there. Hope your atmospheric entry wasn't too troublesome. As a guest of honor, you deserve the best in comfort.
I forgot the stupid
Sublight
hat.
Salvage and Shipping Underground, or Slug, as we like to call ourselves, is delighted to welcome you to ERIDANOS. I'm the Grand Colonial Head Bellhop. I'm here to grab your bags and direct you, the inspector, to the Grand Ballroom, which was the scene of the crime.
Yes, your hat is certainly paramount. Kitty deserves her butter. No, she doesn't. I will post a link to Kardashian when I remember. No! Do not lick the crow. We've been over this. What's the mood in the hotel? Are a lot of people upset?
I'll say. There's nary a soul here who wasn't a fan of hers in some respect. Just about everybody's shocked. Some people are inconsolable. Hell, even Black Hole Birdie, Helen's beau, has wandered off. Some folks think he had something to do with the murder, but I don't believe it.
He did it. It's always the boyfriend.
I still don't understand why anyone would have it in for Ms. Helen.
Folks get heated when it comes to serials and their actors, I suppose.
Was she a divisive figure?
Not particularly. But I think some folks were jealous of her success, or otherwise viewed her as a threat. Reckon how she came about her fame didn't help.
How did she get so famous?
Why, she was a natural. People fell in love with her. She managed to wrangle up a following all on her own. She ended up about as famous and high-runged as your average VP, which rubbed a lot of Byzantines the wrong way. Actors ain't supposed to get preferential treatment.
I see.
I imagine the admin briefed you about Helen's part in the Spectrum Brown unveiling. Too bad about the postponement. Not so terrible as Helen's murder, but still a crying shame.
Was the product release a big deal? Hope they keep it cancelled. One less bullshit corporate parade. I think that's just gonna make him cry, even though, yeah.
You bet it was. Rizzo's rented out the ballroom in the hotel just for the launch event. Reckoned it was gonna be a real swell affair. Rizzo's ain't unveiled the product since the debut of Spectrum Ultraviolet. Invisible to the naked eye, and as it happened, prone to causing massive internal bleeding. Anyway, I think I've held you up long enough. Once you're ready, head down to the lobby. The ballroom is just behind the elevators. Meanwhile, I'll grab your bags.
I don't need you to take any bags.
You're certain? All right, then. Guess we can probably set you up with some spare uniforms if you must yours.
Don't worry, we'll be fine. Thanks, Norville. Okay, so this is ERIDANOS. Wow. That's tall.
Apologies, sir, but the atmospheric complex is on complete lockdown.
Beginning to thunderwear, I am, so this murder mystery is atmospheric. Yay! Very good.
Do you have any idea who I am?
I'd like to suit the plots to the weather. Okay. Cat deserves to lick what she wants, not my fresh tattoo. And yeah, there's a not safe for work joke in there anywhere if someone wants to pick that up.
Greetings, Inspector.
Hello.
No need to check in here. Your paperwork has all been processed. You should be able to find the Colonial right ahead.
Am I the only one who has good weather today? Might just be. It's been raining a lot here. Okay, that's the elevator. I'll just call it for later.
I've been starting to play a little game as we travel. You might be a top runger if your hotel is taller than the highest mountain on Monarch.
There we go. Two folks with good weather. Good.
Halcyon Helen could meet a fate like this.
Well, about it.
It really is a terrible shame. I absolutely adored her.
Okay, let's get in there.
Ooh, feels like I'm breathing rich people air.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's speak to the constable.
I'll bet you 10 bits this is all just some sort of publicity stunt.
Blech. Oh, for all the scientists in our chat, there's a character coming up that you're gonna absolutely love.
Disappeared, you know. That poor
Dr. Goodnight! You're gonna love her. Trust me. Okay. Constable.
Oh, thank the law.
No, don't.
Inspector, you don't know how relieved I am to see you.
Gonna kiss me about it? Constable Keene, nice to meet you. We spoke over the Aetherwave.
Constable Maria Keene. It's good to meet you in person, Inspector.
Likewise.
Dr. Goodnight. Ecstatic to make your various acquaintances and so on. Are we finished with the pleasantries? There's something I'm excited to show you.
Oh, Lord, love me a woman with a scarred face and pride makeup. Yeah. Okay, what do you got for me, Doctor?
An extraordinary contraption. You'll love it.
Oh, boy.
Our coroner has developed a device which may prove useful in your investigation. Our office has instructed her to hand it over to you.
Our office has instructed her to hand it over to you. Oh, please. You make it sound as if I'm turning over stolen goods. Behold, my discrepancy amplifier. Hold it in your hands. Feel the way it hums with ontological potential.
Love me some lab coats. Wait. This looks like a scope modified with a computing device.
I work with the materials to which I have access. Halcyon has no shortage of rifles. The discrepancy amplifier uses a deterministic model of our universe to detect the discrepancy between what should be and what actually is. Then it renders any discrepancies visible by using the power of magnification.
Okay, lady, please keep virging. Everything you say is hot. Got it. Thanks. Oh, no, not this again. Alex, it will delight you to know that, like, pretty much every stream since that happened, we brought up the lab coats again. So. Got it. Thanks.
Go on, then. Give it a try. Just treat the amplifier as you would a weapon. Hold it good and steady, and look down scope.
I'm contractually prohibited from endorsing off-brand technology, but
I'll bend that rule just this once. You'll want to peer into the amplifier and examine the crime scene.
Yes, ma'am. Oh no, I'm no part of channel lore. Yes, you are! I'm both sorry and glad I cannot be here every time. Valid. It's like, look at it this way. I have to be here every time because I'm the host. So, you know, it's, yeah, I'm the captive audience so that you don't have to be. Look at it that way. Walk away for 1 second, the chat's swooning. Yeah, I mean, can you blame them? Part of the crew, part of the ship, part of the crew, part of the ship. Okay. Yeah, I'll equip that. Why not? I will equip it instead of that one. Alright. Xanticundas, I don't know how much you watched of the Dishonored streams, but they are particular amounts of hinged. Yeah. Like, every single time that we play Dishonored, chat just goes completely nuts on me. I've had to deploy the Picard countless times. It's like, we theorize that it's because everyone knows the game so well. Well, most everyone in chat. And that it's such a horny game that everyone just kind of loses their minds. It's true, I don't even plan to. I just get overtaken by the vibes. I mean, to be fair, I think everyone at, like, Arcane Studios would be so happy to hear that. So, like, also because Spoods and me kind of bounce off each other with bullshit. Yeah. They make each other worse, is what we're saying. I'm just along for the horny ride. Yeah. Alright. Yes, yes, I know. Look! It's cute. Isn't it cute? Look at it. It's adorable. It waggles. We make each other better and funnier. Yes, of course. That is what I meant. That is totally what I was saying.
What?
Sammy says, I'm completely hinged during those streams. I don't know what you're on about. Yeah, little screamy frog. Yeah, look, it's Wibbly. Exactly, Sammy can do no wrong and we love Sammy. Okay. Now. That is a dead body. And there are footprints.
This unit has detected a discrepancy related to Halcyon Helen. Unscheduled expiration of. Begin amplification.
Smacking around a little. You'll speak when you're spoken to. No. I've seen you've been designed with a modular analytical system. What else can you do?
The discrepancy amplifier has been programmed with advanced speech recognition, scientific analysis, and deterministic calculus protocols.
Oh, you'll love this. Amplifier, tell the inspector about your features.
Please do not interrupt the discrepancy amplifier. The discrepancy amplifier is programmed to take instruction from its registered or designated inspector.
How curious. I must have set its impertinence levels to flagrant.
This unit's features include an automated personality simulator. This unit has been programmed to simulate joy and satisfaction in assisting you.
Needless to say, I love this guy. Let's get started. Tell me about this discrepancy you found.
This footprint stands out from the normally spotless floor of the grand ballroom. Typically, the ballroom is cleaned twice daily, which means this must have been made by either Helen or her assailant or assailants.
Okay, I can't... Well, I guess I'm gonna have to go Benton Fraser and taste the dirt.
Ah, I see you went to the Canid School of Detective Methods.
I did. The dirt tastes earthy with faint woody and fruity undertones. Well, so far, so Mountie in Chicago. Discrepancy amplifier. Do the size of these footprints match anything you have on record?
Footprint is a tailor-made 8.75, suggesting that its owner was very particular about their shoe size.
Yeah.
It is also the exact size that Halcyon Helen typically prefers. There are traces of dirt throughout the footprint.
Please analyze the dirt.
The dirt carries traces of fertilizer, as well as the faint signs of crushed purpleberries and grass. Grass, fertilizer, and purpleberries can all be found in the purpleberry orchards, located not far from the Grand Colonio.
Now, all this to say, this dirt has a lovely bouquet. Okay, good work, Amplifier.
Can we give him a name? I'm gonna call him Arthur. He seems like an Arthur. All buttoned up, but polite and kind of sweet.
This unit has been programmed to simulate gratitude. Thank you, Inspector.
No.
Good work, Inspector. I had a feeling we'd make some progress once we brought you onto the case. You'll need Administrator Ludovico to grant you access to the orchards. Contact him through the secure access terminal in your penthouse suite. Check in with the concierge. Your room should be ready by now. If it isn't, I may have to go shake someone by the collar.
Shake someone by the collar, you say? Can it be me? All right. Tasting dirt up a level. Yay! Okay, let's get to 80 on the long guns. No weapons way. Sweet. I mean, for 5 seconds after kill, but still. And let's put up inspiration up a bit, hey? Sweet. But good boy. Yeah.
Oh, don't mind us, folks. Normal inspectors doing normal inspector things.
Nyoka being like, my god, I can't take her anywhere.
Oh, hi, Donna. Hi, baby. What you doing down there?
You turned around like you were doing crime.
Were you doing crime?
Nyoka's loving this. Oh, she's having a great time. Okay.
The Purpleberry Orchards. And a footprint. Inspector, that was absolutely marvelous. Beautifully deduced. With the help of my discrepancy
Yeah, I was gonna say,
amplifier,
like...
Of course.
Credit the amplifier. I'd like a word with you. Mainly so chat can listen to your lovely voice some more, because my chat is, in a word, horny.
Ah, I was waiting for this. Yes, of course. I'm only too eager to cooperate.
Turns out everyone is horny. We haven't been introduced yet. Pleased to make your acquaintance, Doctor.
My goodness, I must have died and ascended to the architect's plane. I never imagined I'd meet someone courteous and well-mannered in this hotel. I'd be more than happy to banter with you after I finish my autopsy. Until then, shall we talk about the body?
Happily. That's kind of personal, Doc. I barely know you. Now, what do you got for me?
Hi, Donna.
Come on.
Come on, baby.
I can't press the button until you're up here. Come on. Can we just keep flirting? Hey, Doctor, I'm horny. I mean... come here, kitty baby. Okay, should I pick the flirty option? Okay, come on, let's pick the flirty option. Let's live a little. Hello, horny, I'm Doctor.
The corpse, Inspector. Concentrate, please. Our leading lady must have riled up someone.
Didn't work.
Her wounds from cranium to metatarsal are as follows. A blow to the head, severe enough to lacerate the flesh. Followed by a suite of plasma burns down the neck and back, signs of poisoning, evidence of inanition and desiccation, possible signs of jaundice, some shingles, one malformed toenail.
Let's stick to the most likely cause of death.
That's good advice. I'll just strike out malformed toenail as a possible cause of death. The short version is this. Helen was killed by poison, a blow to the head, and a plasma weapon. Possibly more. I am, of course, at your service. Oh, why, I'm flattered, Inspector. Let me think. I've worked at the Grand Colonial for about as long as it's been around. Prior to that, I lived in Byzantium, but I always felt like it was missing something. And that something turned out to be corpses. Byzantium has much in the way of luxury, but examining the dead does not rank amongst the preferred activities of the elite. Absolutely. Usually I'm just a medical practitioner, so I almost never get to deal with anything as unique, or as quiet, as a corpse. The most interesting thing I saw prior to this was the back of Mr. Woolrich's throat after he blew out his vocal cords shouting at an attendant. If I weren't here, I'd be back in my quarters, rewatching Byzantium in the spring, or working on my automatic sprat peeler.
Excuse me, your automatic what? Playing hard to get, huh? Trips over corpse. Speaking of inventions, I'm curious about this discrepancy amplifier.
Oh, good. One of my favorite subjects. Ask away, my dear. Ask away.
She said, my dear. It seems pretty powerful. Why are you trusting me with it?
Because you're the inspector. I should think that's rather obvious.
I'm happily welcoming all of you into horny jail. It's not horny jail, it's horny home. Also, I'm trying to put cream on my arm, but this cat is making it difficult. Yeah, but why not just use it yourself?
I invented the discrepancy amplifier to assist me in my own medical work. When you were hired to investigate Helen's death, I realized I had my own part to play. I programmed the amplifier to assist you. I'm entrusting it to your care because I want to see my invention help a brilliant inspector solve the murder of the century.
Okie dokie, I guess. Excuse me while I rub lotion into my arm. Hey, Donna. How you doing? That cat can do no wrong. Well... Fluff's just full on simping at this point. And you want to be known as the inventor who helped solve Helen's murder.
You don't miss a thing, do you, Inspector? I can see why the constable recommended hiring you. Think of the amplifier as my gift to you. May it avail you in the swift and efficient prosecution of justice.
What happens if I break it or lose it or something?
I still have the blueprint and several extra prototypes floating around, but I might recommend you try to be careful with it.
I will.
Some of the amplifier's internal components are rare, shall we say, and I don't have an indefinite supply.
Okie dokie. No. Go ahead and send me to horny jail. Everyone in there is horny too. Yeah. That's why it becomes horny home. What made you invent it?
I didn't expect an existentialist question so early today. It's a need. Just as sprats feel they must breed, or canids feel they must brutally maul each other, I feel the need to create.
Horny! The amplifier's design is oddly bulky in places, like it's protecting something within.
You're smarter than I look.
What?
Guess there's no shame in telling you exactly what it is you're using, seeing how you're so curious.
Yes.
As it so happened, my husband was mortally wounded in a marauder raid about a year ago. Wasn't going to live more than a few hours. I happened to have an excess of preservative fluids, a scanning device in need of a central processor, and a sudden burst of inspiration. A tragedy doesn't mean you can't be proactive.
If your husband's brain is in the amplifier, I'm surprised you just give it to me.
Technically, it wasn't his whole brain, just a small cross-section.
Oh,
enough
that's
to
okay
operate
then.
the amplifier. But giving the amplifier to you is better than letting it rot in a closet somewhere.
Speaking of closets.
My husband was the prior constable. He would have wanted his brain used for the pursuit of justice. You sure you don't want to know anything else? Oh, all right. We can change the subject.
Does that mean she's still on the market? I mean, I reckon.
Oh, good. One of my favorite subjects.
Okay, anything else to ask? No.
You sure you don't want to... Oh.
Oh, sorry.
I've worked... Yes.
Okay. I am so down for a hot science widow. So, you're saying you're single?
Everyone is horny, baby. So horny. Hi, Donna. Hi. I know. I know.
We'll now have a 5-minute cat smooching interlude. Because Kitty Baby wants attention.
Hello.
Phrasing. Listen, if you live in the gutter, that's your problem. As is only good and proper.
Exactly. Hey, baby.
Yeah, don't lick the glasses either.
So what's the plan?
Investigate crime. Investigate crime so good. You call it a gutter, I call it home. Answered gay hackfish emoji.
Yeah. Hi, kitty baby. Hi, kitty baby. Yeah. Hi, kitty baby. Hi. Hi. Look who's the most adorable creature on earth. It's you. It's you.
Yeah.
Okay, will you let me play the game now?
That's a no.
Hi.
Yeah. What's going on? Okay. Waggle, waggle, waggle. All right. What's there more to investigate? Do not. Okay, yeah, fine. Lick my thumb. Fine, whatever. Oh. More stuff.
This is a bottle of unreleased Rizzo's product. Helen appears to have attempted to use it to spell something as she expired, but all she managed was a sticky bee.
A sticky bee, you say? I mean, the unreleased Rizzo's product is obviously Spectrum Brown. Was she trying to spell the name of her killer?
This hypothesis is plausible, but requires additional information.
B could stand for anything, like Spectrum Brown. Or let's not speculate at this point. Make a note of this for later, Amplifier.
This evidence has been recorded for later reference. Now generating pre-approved complement. Splendid work, Inspector.
Why, thank you. Thanks. Okay, yeah, so the ears kind of waggle when it sees something, which is great. Okay.
I knew I should have gotten her autograph when I had the chance.
Yes, that's what we're upset about.
Didn't nobody teach him to respect the dead? Oh gosh, is that Miss Helen? Can we see?
Peeves. We've just been looking at the body for...
If you have an issue with a hotel employee, management has requested that you speak to a security officer, rather than shoot them yourself.
Okay, but also the only issue I have is with all of your exceptionally stupid hats. Like ghost busting for clues. Yes, exactly! Okay. Concierge Halston. Fluff, I think this will be another favorite of yours?
I'm sorry, ma'am, but while the hotel is an active crime scene, I regret to inform you that all new bookings, room upgrades, room downgrades, and in-room massages are Oh, you're the
There we
special
go.
inspector. Mr. Kincannon warned me you'd be checking in soon.
Right. You happen to have my room key?
Ah, yes. We
Thank
are
you.
most pleased to offer you our grandest of grand accommodations, Inspector. The penthouse suite on our topmost floor is now available for you.
Thank you.
The last guest left her belongings behind when she vacated unexpectedly, so we needed a little time to tidy the suite up for you.
That's okay.
Simply call the elevator in the lobby, and our highly skilled operator will deliver you to your private floor with efficiency and cheer.
Okie dokie. You got some high-profile guests here, right? What can you tell me about them?
My apologies, Inspector, but that would be a severe violation of guest privacy. We here at the Grand Colonial firmly believe that... All right, my supervisor just walked out of earshot. Some folks just don't understand the importance of gossip. About whom? And what would you wish to know?
Did you notice anything about Halcyon Helen before she died?
You know, out of everyone here, I probably knew the least about Helen. I'm not much of an Aether Wave watcher myself. And Helen always had a crowd of admirers chasing her, you see. So she rarely stopped to chat. Friendly enough, surely, but always seemed untouchable. Emphasis on seemed.
Was she closer with some people than others?
Everyone wanted to be around Helen. She could usually be seen alongside Bertie or Woolrich, for obvious reasons.
Okay. I heard Black Hole Bertie was staying here.
Ah, Bertie. Is he bigger than he is dumb, or dumber than he is big? I have a bet with a friend. Not sure we'll ever get it to pay out.
Ma'am.
Bertie used to be Helen's beau, though he isn't anymore, and not just because she's dead. If I had 1,000,000 bits, I'd spend every one just to learn what caused their split.
Oh my. Woolrich, he have any reason to want her dead?
If looks could kill, he'd have put her in the ground 10 times over.
Well.
Man's clearly jealous of her success compared to his. See, I'd bet we're the only two people thinking about him in all of Eridanos. And I only am because you mentioned his name.
Well.
If you leave woolly cow milk out, it turns to curds. Leave the curds out, they begin to get stale, then rot. Woolridge is on his way to the trash bin, and everyone knows it. Either he's in denial, or he knew Helen would be checking out soon, judging by his increasing demands for a room upgrade.
Ma'am, that was a very specific and involved analogy. I'm here for it.
That's a shame, Inspector. What if I wanted to know a little about you?
Well, hot damn, everyone is horny for me. I'm a freelance captain, changing the colony one high-stakes encounter at a time.
A dashing gunslinger type, then. I'm sure the investigation will turn out splendidly in your hands. Or at least Mr. Kincannon seems confident enough to believe so.
Don't ruin it. The Grand Colonial sure is interesting.
It certainly is a marvel of modern ingenuity, luxury, and ambition. Please, allow me to answer any curiosities you might have about our building and the amenities on offer.
Do I have any curiosities? Nah, not really.
If...
Yes, I'm sure, bye. Okay, so that was the gossip.
Hello there, my inordinately esteemed guest. If my hello were any more earnest, this
loudspeaker would explode. What authorized floor can I bring you to?
Penthouse suite.
Next stop, the finest seat in the house.
Yay! Good morning. Okay, so the fun part is everyone's here. Everyone's here, look.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
I forgot he says beep 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 when you don't have him equipped. I forgot. My baby.
The imprint left inside this suitcase matches the silhouette of Halcyon Helen's iconic handgun, the Needler. The weapon was recently removed.
And yes, son, you are correct. They are giving me the dead woman suite. Oh, this is a good one.
Helen, where did we go wrong? Oh, Lo, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean for... Helen, I love you. I love you so much.
I mean, say what you want about Black Hole Birdie, but he was seriously broken up about them breaking up. Bless him. Evidently. Poor guy. No. Alrighty. Look, wigs. Let's check the terminal, hey. Something, something. Ludovico to Miss Helen. Thank you for choosing there. Okay. Boring stuff. Ooh. Track down the profit of profitability. Can do. Free advice. Ms. Bellamy, you're a talented actor. I've enjoyed all your roles across the years. I'm especially fond of your performance in Terror on Monarch. Ludovico doesn't appreciate the serials. Maybe that's why he never knows when he's being played. He still thinks you're here to endorse Spectrum Brown. Your performance has him fooled. I have a feeling I know what you're up to. It's always a little disappointing when the audience is a few steps ahead of the plot. Oh boy, were you blackmailing her? Ooh, I need hack 90. If I want to recover deleted messages. How much hack do I have? Yeah, I'd need companions. But you can't have companions while you're in the penthouse, so. Okay, well, let's see if I can increase that stat a little bit by leveling up. Should be fine. Hey, Vika. Hey, Felix. We have a murder board! I forgot. We have a murder board. Lovely. Love a murder board. Okay, nothing needs repairing. Bit cartridges. Lovely, and one of them floated. Good. Okay. Something terminal.
Inspector, I understand you've visited the scene of the crime.
Indeed I have.
Halcyon Helen was an important cultural icon. She will be sorely missed.
Yes, thank you for the boilerplate. I don't know why you hired me. I'm usually causing murders, not solving them. You mean Ruth Bellamy. Halcyon Helen was just a character.
Halcyon Helen was more than a character. She was a brand.
Oh boy.
Her death will now be associated with Rizzo's Spectrum Brown. You understand why that worries me.
I get it. You don't want to be responsible for a drink that kills people. Oh, snap, but you already have.
I do not. Spacer's Choice has that market cornered. Back to the matter at hand. Tell me about your investigation.
Persuade 40, I've got a lead. I can tell you why, but I need access to the orchards.
Your discretion is appreciated. I admit, I'm beginning to feel more confident in this arrangement. Here, I'm granting you access through the gates to the orchards. You're officially authorized to see this investigation through to the end.
Yay!
There is one caveat. Cedric's being rather intransigent about letting you into the spaceport. Possibly he's trying to hide something. Possibly he wants to annoy me. Possibly both.
Possibly he wants you to suck his dick. You can't keep your people under control, Ludovico.
Cedric isn't my people. If he were, I would have had him fired years ago. Preferably into the sun.
Woohoo!
You have a lead to chase. Law speed, Inspector.
Okie dokie. Alright. You want to fuck him so bad it makes you look stupid. Okay. Alright.
Hi there, Inspector. It might be a little beyond my job description to ask, but at my heart, I'm still a bellhop. Was the suite to your liking?
I mean, I don't really feel too strongly about it, but sure, let's make your day.
Good. I'm glad. Now, I'd love to bring you to a floor of your choosing.
The lobby, please. Or I can just exit. Yeah, let's exit. There we go. Okay. Doop 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 doop. Look at his little waggly ears. Okay, so the thing about ERIDANOS is, like, basically this is like connected floating islands, sorta. And they're all connected by these huge bridges. And yes, you can fall off them to your death. I have already tested that.
Ugh. This smells worse than rancid salt tuna.
Ugh.
Oh, well, I think it's coming from the pool.
The pool plaza is currently closed to guests.
Dolph McAllister, not to cast aspersions on your uniform or nothing, but, that looks a little silly. Fluff's got food. And yeah, we enjoy floating islands.
Anyone up for a game of sudden death knockout? Yeah, me neither.
Yeah. Okay. The Purpleberry Orchards.
Supposed to be coming or going. And when I can't get a hold of anyone in the orchards, I can't make sure of that, can I?
No, Miss Vargas. Sorry, I'll work on getting a hold of someone.
Great, you do that. I'll be waiting right here.
What's the problem, Miss Vargas?
Swear to the architect, Matthias, if you've lost your rifle's ionization coil again. Oh, wait, you ain't part of my crew. What do you want?
Are you okay? Who's Matthias?
An idiot. I suspect he's avoiding me, actually, which is the first smart thing he's done all month. Sorry, but do you need something? Between the landing pad, lockdowns, gate closures, and constant questions from angry guests, I've got a lot on my plate. And if that don't beat all, one of my crew is AWOL.
Why is all women hot in this place? Specifically for you. Is it Matthias?
I wish. Matthias is about as useful as a manta queen in a saltuna cannery. Wouldn't give a damn if he were lost. Frankly, he'd be doing me a favor.
Ma'am. A missing person? I'm actually an inspector. I could look into that for you.
If you're serious, I'd appreciate the help. He's been missing a few days, and we're low on staff as it is.
Okay. I'll figure it out. A few days? Why'd you wait until now to search for him?
It's not exactly uncommon for slug agents to go on the odd bender. They'll pick a place they think I don't know about and hunker down. Usually I don't bother with the discipline and paperwork. Gotta pick your battles.
Fair.
Thing is, they usually resurface within 24 hours, or at least yell for medical help. This guy, not a peep.
Look into it. What do I need to know?
The missing crew member's Evan O'Connell. He's one of about 2 slug agents I can trust with more complex tasks than stand here and look tough.
Okay.
Friendly type. Well-behaved, followed orders. Anyone else, I'd think they got drunk and fell asleep in a ditch somewhere, but O'Connell's not really the type. He was last stationed at the Wilderness checkpoint. I'd search there first.
I'll get right on that. Okie dokie. Anything I can pick up? No? Fine. Alright. Oh, there's ammunition. Can I pick that up without it being stealing? Yes, I can. Okay. Whee! It's a long bridge. Uniform looks like space underwear. It does a bit. Made it. Okay. Huh.
I usually just kick them down.
I mean, yeah, you can do that. Okay.
Here we go!
Step away from the dead body.
Here they come.
Oh boy. Oh, hello. Quit biting me in the butt. Rude, honestly. Yep, we're good. Whoops. Whee! Okay.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Beep, beep, beep. I love him so much. Well.
The garb on this security guard identifies him as a member of the Rizzo's corporation. His rank would have been that of jawbreaker or higher. This security guard has experienced premature expiration. Evidence strongly suggests a conflict with marauders.
I'm gonna search his pockets. You find 3 bits and a half-eaten Rizzo's purple berry crunch. At least he left this world happy. Pay your respects.
Rest in peace, buddy.
Oh. And Yoko went invisible for that. Yep, that's fine. Premature expiration. Is that what they're calling it now? Oh. We're getting to Mark III weapons, hey. Ellie's gonna enjoy that one. Okay. Yes. Oop.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
What are you seeing, little guy? Another dead body.
This guard also expired prematurely, following a violent encounter with marauders.
Press not F to pay your respects.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Yeah, I detected discrepancy. All of that ammunition is not in my pocket. Oh yeah. Okay.
Hey, Crew C. It's Amelia. Evan must have gotten into the Spectrum in these crates. Listen to this. Come out! Come out to play!
Uh-oh.
Law. He's having a grand old time. I'm gonna take him to A2 under the hotel so he can sleep it off. I'll meet you back at the orchard straight after. See you soon. Evan, come on, you slackwit.
Where is discrepancy? Oh, is discrepancy on the roof? I think it might be. Yep. And I need to get closer, which involves platforming. Yay! Ugh.
Timeline discrepancy detected near. This card also expired prematurely, following a violent encounter with marauders.
Ooh, that's a new cleaver for Nyoka. Lovely. Oh, hello, you two. Okay. Oh, there's a terminal back there. What does that do? Not good enough for hacking. Fine. And I don't suppose the keycard is in here somewhere, huh? No, don't look like it. Okay. Oh, look. Wanna go beep 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 some more? No? Okay.
Security Officer Danvers, nightly report number 27.
Okay.
No sign of trouble, but I'm on the lookout. If it's out there, I'll find it. Wait, I think I see someone. Approaching now. Excuse me, sir or madam. I require your participation in my nightly security report.
Well, Danvers, sorry about that. You got shot. As in, to death. Like, really, really to death.
You're fast.
Yeah, and I'm carrying too much stuff in a minute, probably. Wasn't there someone? Yeah, there was. Or, well, sort of. Yeah, I'll pick up some tea, sure. Oh, the complex maintenance terminal keycard is in there. Okay, for hacking, I should have brought the Vicar. But we'll come by here again anyway, so we can just bring him next time. That's fine. Boop. Okay, let's not fall off the edge of this. Because that hurts, let me tell you. Whee. Oh good, we're back up here. Oh. Anyone need a hand? It's okay, you can boo me later. Alright. I think that's all the investigating I can stand. Sell my junk. While I'm here. Okay. Hands down, round of applause. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll be here all week. I say as the crowd boos me. Okay. Whoop. Okay. Let's get a little snifter around the orchards, and then I'm calling it for today. So that next time we have a nice little murder mystery to wrap up, hey? Overseeing Orchardist's office.
Maybe I could hold up my end if your people weren't sabotaging my operations.
Something the matter?
And if sabotaging the orchards weren't enough, you had to make it personal. You really had to bust my Insta coffee maker too? The nerve.
Hold that asinine thought. Who was this armed stranger who just wandered into your office? Back up for a fight you can't finish?
What the hell are you talking about? I don't know this lass. I think it's mightily more likely that she's under your payroll. You'd have burned down what you haven't already.
Now, lads, I'm not under anyone's payroll, which is not to say I can't be. But also, I'm just here to investigate a murder. Go about your business.
I see. Just a visitor, then.
Well.
Congratulations, Hathaway. Not everyone's abandoned your orchards.
Yay!
Well, shame that you're trying to change that. Anyway, sorry for the heated reception, stranger. There's just been some trouble here of late.
I know.
Name's Overseeing Orchardist Hathaway, and I'm in charge of these orchards. Though it seems like certain groups, which will remain unnamed, are trying to change that. Looks like I'm stuck playing the part of customer service rep. Guess it's different from the usual, at least. Something I can do for you?
He is voiced by the same voice actor who voices Udon Bedford in this game, and Kotalo in Horizon Forbidden West. So there you go. Maybe next time I'll actually pay attention instead of being silly. You can be as silly as you want. But it is a good murder mystery, I will say. And it is fun to, like, theorize as you go along. Always with the familiar voices, yeah. I love how many of these games include a murder mystery interlude. It's good to have. It's good to have. Who doesn't love a little cozy murder mystery? Had you seen Halcyon Hallen at all prior to her death?
Unkind comparison.
There he is! There's our man.
Yeah, I saw her. Tried to flag her down for an autograph, but to no avail. Ran right by me. No idea where she was heading. Seemed like she had a lot on her mind.
Also, who are you?
I'm the overseeing orchardist of the Purpleberry Orchards. My job is to make sure we hit our production quotas.
Yeah, he's got a bit of that Rizzo's version of Mr. Thompson look about him. I bet he thinks it's the toughest job in the company, too.
You better believe it is. Unfortunately, I also have to fight a constant battle with unproductivity. We sure as hell ain't winning that right now. We're way behind, and with Rizzo's Spectrum Brown set to unveil soon, we can't afford to be this way for long. Hell, it'd look grim for my job even if Slug weren't trying to knock me off my perch.
We can use this one right away again, because...
That was an unkind comparison.
But yeah, he does have that Mr. Thompson look about him, doesn't he? I get the feeling you don't enjoy your job very much.
Where'd you get that idea? Don't I look happy?
Oh boy.
Being here is an unemployment sentence. I can't blame anyone else for any screw-ups because I'm in charge. And there's loads of direct scrutiny from the administrator. Those void-damned lab coats and R&D knew that. It was why they sent me here. I think they knew the orchards were going to start having problems too. Bastards.
So, what is it you do?
Supervise, make sure produce gets where it needs to go, cry every couple days. I report directly to Administrator Ludovico, which is more than a little stressful.
Back to my other questions.
Okay then.
You seem like the man to ask about the orchards.
Whether or not I like it, yes, that's right.
Well, he's a barrel of laughs, isn't he? I overheard you complaining about quotas.
Yeah. Quotas are higher than ever because of the upcoming release of Spectrum Brown, but we haven't been hitting them. Frankly, it's ridiculous. Our workers are all about 30% more productive than usual. They keep getting injured, which is setting us behind. I blame the treatment Rizzo's keeps making them get.
What treatment is that?
Look, they don't tell me the specifics. All I know is that the workers leave their typical morose selves and come back more chipper than an auto-mechanical woodcarver. Look at Jacob, our groundskeeper, if you ain't met him. If he were any less personable before, I'd have had him replaced with a trained canid. Now he's all smiles.
What sort of accidents have been happening?
It's like the workers all forgot their 10-minute workplace safety seminars. And that's twice as long as the next leading brand. Our people should be safety experts. And yet, I've seen folks step on open electrical wires, drop pallets on each other. One damn fool even blundered into a wasp-keto hive. Even as he died, he looked fairly pleased.
Never mind.
Okay, then.
I overheard you mention sabotage.
Yeah. Just another woe to add to the pile. In
The Beastie Boys started playing in the background.
past, the Orchard subcontracted security work from Slug. You know, keep the malcontents on staff from causing too much trouble. But between the Spectrum Brown unveiling demanding all of our resources and the recent uptick in worker accidents, we just ain't got the budget for security. And, of course, Slug has decided that instead of being reasonable, they're just gonna sabotage our operations until we start paying them again.
Look at the poor Rizzo's manager, lying about Sublight to make himself feel better. Shame he skipped where Rizzo's were short on our payments months before the new unveiling.
Look, at the end of the day, it's obvious that Slug is sabotaging us. I ain't paying until they come clean.
What sort of sabotage has there been?
Oh, you know, nothing particularly troublesome. Just rogue exterminator mechanicals, opening fire on anything that twitches within 300 yards of them. We've also got a large group of new saplings, all dead from some kind of toxic substance. Poison, I'd guess. And who could forget the tower processing console, which probably just shorted out and stopped working on its own, even though it's outfitted with 3 separate backup systems?
There are a suite of explanations for what could have happened, most pointing to Rizzo's worker incompetence. My people didn't sabotage anything.
You mentioned an increase in worker accidents.
Yeah, it was what I mentioned earlier. I swear, if I didn't know better, I'd think our workers were getting hurt on purpose.
Seems legit. I could figure out what's really going on.
Thank the law, some good news. You hear that, lapdog? Truth's coming. Better fess up while you still can outside of an interrogation room.
While I'm sure you'd love to have a scapegoat on whom you can pin your own incompetence, I suspect you'll be disappointed. But what do I know? I suppose it's up to your new hiree.
Okay, how about you two get a room? Goodness me.
Whew. After Emerald Vale, Amber Heights, and Bayside Terrace, I was expecting Purpleberry Orchards to be another flowery name for a shithole. But this is nice.
Yeah. I mean, until you get to the seedy underbelly of it, but sure.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Yeah, that's a dead body. You were saying, Nyoka? Oh, but we're focusing on the footsteps. Okay.
These footprints match the shoes previously analyzed in the Grand Ballroom. There is a 110% chance with a 10% margin of error that they were left by Ruth Bellamy, the actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Honey, that's not how that works. Examine the footprint depth and spacing. The spacing between each footstep is short, and the imprint in the dirt deep, as if determined. It would appear that Helen was in a hurry.
You find anything?
Yeah, she was in a hurry, and she thought she was being followed.
Oh, shit. You're right. She turned here. She was looking over her shoulder. I'm impressed, Cap.
Well, thank you. Are we at all concerned about... No? Okay. Wasn't a dead body, that's the problem. Jacob, I can hear you, but I can't see you yet. Is that you? Hey, Jacob. Yeah.
Well, sweet hello there, valued visitor. I am sure sorry to break it to you, but our orchards are closed to all officially guided tours at this precise moment in time.
Oh, my dear Law. Sir, I don't mean to be rude, but do you know what's going on with your face?
Why, thank you! Rizzo's encourages all workers to put on a happy face when engaging with valued customers. Rizzo's does beseech you to please purchase one of our self-guided options if you're wishing to join one of our rejuvenative, relaxing, reformatory tours. Now with a Puzzle Hedges trademark maze hunt and special edition taste testing for an extra 35 bits a ticket.
Yeah, so this is what's going on. Sir, you have a parasite on you. Are you okay? You seem excessively happy.
Why, you say that as if it's a bad thing. I am quite overcome with happiness, indeed. You won't find a Rizzo's worker in all of ERIDANOS who isn't 100% thrilled in their day-to-day existence. It's part of our brand manifesto.
I just met one, actually. I mean, yeah, that's also not creepy at all, but what do you mean?
Happy workers lead to happy customers. Happy customers are repeat customers.
Okay.
And repeat customers make the charts look better on our weekly profit reports.
Line go up.
So if nothing
Yes.
else, it's my responsibility at all times to smile, smile, smile. And you know what never fails to bring a smile to my face? The breathtaking tours we offer throughout the orchards. Seasonally available for purchase in the Nut Hut.
I forgot about the Nut Hut. Do you know if Halcyon Helen came through here?
Ah, you mean that lovely actor who got herself dead? Damn shame what happened to her. She did come by, but not during any official tour time. I thought she'd hired a private tour at first, but it was Dr. Blossom who was showing her the way to the RR and DD labs. Can't imagine why she'd need to meet with our head researcher on the Spectrum product line outside of her lab hours. Unless, of course, it had to do with the new product unveiling.
He said hut. I mean, one of my favorite bits is still, you know, booby traps, and then like, haha, he said traps. I'd want to go to the Nut Hut. I don't think that we'll forget about the Nut Hut. No, I wouldn't expect you lot to forget about the Nut Hut. Or to let me forget about it. Helen was the spokeswoman for Spectrum Brown's ad campaign.
That's right. She was. She sure made for some lovely adverts.
That...
Maybe it might have involved an issue with the launch batch then? I can't rightly say.
That rictus
All I
grin
know
is
one of
just-
our certified tour guides could have given her a much more comprehensive tour of the grounds were that her interest.
Seen any murder weapons lying around? Bottle of poison, smoking laser pistol, bloodied blunt force object?
Can't say that I have. We use bad batches of liquor for our pesticides.
Oh god.
Only the exterminator mechanicals are armed around here. And I haven't seen any bloody objects aside from the usual pair of gardening shears. Unless, that is, Miss Helen was also stung to death by pollinization wasquitos?
I don't think
She wasn't, was she? That would be a mighty wretched way to go.
Deadly pollinization wasquitos?
Pollinization by killer wasquitos, indeedy.
I shouldn't have
It's
asked.
cutting-edge Rizzo's technology. But don't you worry, valued visitor. Our pollinization cycles only run when the orchards are empty, for safety reasons. When a pollinization cycle finishes or is aborted, all wasquitos are biologically programmed to return to the hive, their holding pen. Of course, the very last thing Rizzo's would want is a beloved tourist bumbling into the hive and triggering an unscheduled cycle. So you'd best steer clear of it for safety. You'll know the hive by its big, glimmering electric fencing.
Okie dokie. I'm sorry, bloody what now? Yeah. Are you the groundskeeper?
Yes, indeedy. I've got the wondrous honor of having just been promoted to third keeper of the grounds after the last one disappeared on the job. Gosh, I guess about a week ago now. Before my morning clock-in last Sunday, I was but a lowly nanner peeler picker on the line shift. Now I'm responsible for growing every twig and berry on this vast swath of fertile land.
You don't find it suspicious that the last groundskeeper went missing unexpectedly?
Heaven sweet, no. It's not like he was murdered. He simply disappeared without a trace and hasn't been heard from since. And the groundkeeper before that one? Well, she wasn't missing at all. Her body was found near hive control, covered head to toe in thousands of welts. No mystery, and certainly no murder with what happened there. I mean, you can't exactly hold some wasquitos on trial. Accidents do happen on the job.
Wait, no. We are not glossing over this missing groundskeeper. No one knows what happened to him.
Can't speak for others, but I most assuredly don't.
Okay.
I reckon you could talk to my supervisor, the overseeing orchardist. He would know more. I used to ask questions, but gee, I just don't feel the urge to anymore.
Yeah, I wonder why that might be. Enough about the orchards.
Gosh and goody gumdrops, but I could talk about the orchards till my lips fell off. Instead, let's talk about whatever interests you, because that's what interests me, too.
I'm on an investigation.
What kind of investigation? You wouldn't happen to be from the health inspection office, would you?
No. That's right, Inspector Pontoon Tim, here to inspect the health and safety of your crops. Okay, well, might as well lie.
Oh, drat. This distresses me, and I do not like feeling cross.
What do you mourn, baby?
I warned the orchardist this could happen when we halted our monthly bribe to Slug. They were always a reliable go-between, regarding inspections before now.
I see.
So, what might you be looking to find out, Ms. Inspector?
The overseeing orchardist already told me all about Rizzo's relationship with Slug.
Did he now? That sounds about right. He has been mightily outspoken in his disdain for Slug in recent months. The overseeing orchardist had the last groundskeeper deliver a contract termination in the place of our regular payment. Rizzo's decided we don't need their services anymore. See, with our new morale-boosting medical treatments, our employees are much more productive. No need for unsightly intimidation tactics.
What exactly is this medical treatment?
Sorry, I'm not at liberty to say. Trade secrets and all that. You understand, I'm sure.
I mean, does it have anything to do with the parasite growing on your neck? I've heard enough.
Of course.
Okay.
I can't stop you from poking around, but do be mindful of our pollinization hive. Mosquitoes tend towards aggressive at the best of times. There's a reason why we keep him behind an electric fence, you know.
Yep.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Okay, buddy, what's up?
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Okay, was there more over here? Yeah. Oh, standing right on top of it.
Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Footsies, printies. Hey, kitty baby. Why are you doing laps? Donna's doing laps through the living room. Fuck knows why. I hear sprats. Oh. Uh-oh. Ah, yes, that's what's... Yeah.
Something's bumming me out.
Oh, no. Sir, I really don't want to have to do that, but... Well done, Peeves.
Don't mess with us. Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, so... It is possible that having these parasites growing on them is not actually good for them.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Hold on. Really? Yeah! Wait a sec. I gotta let McScrups out of Automod jail. Rest in peace, you poor bastards. Yup. They seem so healthy and normal. Yeah. Everything seems fine. I think honestly it's just more footsteps. Probs.
Halcyon Helen.
Drunk lobber. Let's shoot him in the butt. Oh no. Whee!
Not even a scratch.
Very good. Are you?
Hello.
Oh.
I think I soiled myself.
Sir, are you okay? Well, he soiled himself. That happens. That just uh-oh. Ah, that would be why. Woo!
Everyone all right?
Good. Why are you carrying fresh woolly cow eggs? Why am I asking? Why am I asking? Best guess, he's not okay. Nope. No, we ain't. Just when Automod had been behaving themselves lately. Yeah. Okay, so now that you've had, your introduction to the orchards and also to Eridanos in general. Let's call it a night for today, and then we can pick this up next week and solve a murder. And there is so much more weirdness in this DLC. Yes, 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 yes. So, thank you. I'll be back tomorrow with co-working. Thank you for the stream. You're welcome. Yay! I'm glad it was fun. And yeah. Co-working tomorrow, Dishonored on Tuesday. Like always. Look, and there's me in my lovely hat. Have a good night, everyone. Sleep well. If we don't see each other tomorrow, have a lovely weekend. Yay! You're welks. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you for keeping me company. As I try to do a murder investigation. No promises, but I'll try to join. Yay! Very good. Okay. Tell Dawn I love her, please. Will do. Hold on.
Where are we headed?
Do I have line of sight on the cat? Not right now. I will tell her when I see her. Okay. I think that's a lash trying to fall into my eye. So, see you tomorrow or next week. Bye!